Hello, everyone. I'm Merlin. It is Saturday, July 12th. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being here. It's been quite a while coming for this kind of tournament, but finally, I can't believe we're actually here, and it is super exciting. This is Guardbrick Supernova, one of our two types of tournament series. What that means in our Supernova tournament format is it is our experimental. And what I mean by that is for today's games, we will be having not only map bans introduced, but something that we're feeling out is also the introduction of job bans. It is Dontrell, there's 21 jobs. It would be nice to see kind of a mixture of things and kind of push what every team can really bring, especially if the CCRC rules aren't really going to change. So that's the philosophy kind of behind today's rulings. I ask every player to be patient with us. We have taken as much feedback as we could from our previous tournament, and we've adapted by introducing co-streaming. So we brought on J-Rod, we have Ursula from EU. I'll be co-streaming some games that were initially supposed to be off the stream, but we felt the need for the sake of the players and kind of coming out, still find a way to put them on stream. So we will have 3 streams for you today. Each should be titled. You can follow along in the bracket. It's going to be a little confusing, but thankfully the co-streaming kind of makes that easier for you to jump between each stream. If there's any questions, feel free to ping me or Coconut. We will try our best to do whatever it takes to make this entire experience go through as smooth and as fast as possible. Again, a special thank you to every single team today that has continued to provide us as much content and fun, passion that Crystal Conflict can be. I understand there's a lot of merits behind it. It can be a pain. We can all be suffering in scrims, whatever it is. Thank you so much for being here. With that being said, I will go ahead and shut up now. I'm going to introduce our 2 great commentators. On my left, which you can see on my screen with their icon, Teammaker, thank you so much for being here.
Hello there.
And on my right, coming all the way from EU, it is like midnight for the guy, but he's out here putting up a performance for us, Ursula.
A very good evening, everyone.
With that said, I'll get out of your hair, and we should have our PF ready to go here, and Ursula and Teammaker, take it away.
All right. Thank you very much, Merlin, for that nice introduction, and welcome to NAPVP, Priscilla. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It is just past midnight for me. It is going to be a very interesting thing to finally take part. This time in a commentary position to see what the NA people have in store for us, especially with such a wonderful format that we are going to see. And on my side, everything well.
Yeah, just to remind everybody, that this is a tournament with some special rules. We'll be introducing some job bans here to help promote some diversity. And we even got our first initial bans right now between our first team up to bat, the Red Sand Beaches versus Princess and the Pumpers. And we are... All right. And with that, we do have our first team coming up. The Red Sand Beaches featuring Silent Zetsku, Ashamir, Bava Grand Scream, K Moko, Elsie Hart, Gail Highwind, and Say Eliapo.
It's a very wonderful team to see them. For what I'm hearing left and right, a bit more casual players, half of them playing ranked, and they are joining the scene with us tonight. Of course, with one team, you do need another. And who else do we have in our team of the Princess and the Pumpers with Songijo, Princess, Domo, Arigato, Sends Noodles, and Ki Laugh.
Yeah, but fun fact about this team. Some couple of these members were part of Gitson's team, both for the CCRCC, I believe, under Mother's Legacy. So shoutouts to Gitson, Brand, just tuning on into the channel with his own raid. Thank you very much for tuning on in to Guard Break. Oh, I'm very excited for this tournament. What about you? What do you think about it so far?
So far, I am very, very interested how this concept and this pilot is just gonna go for the NA people. You guys have a way more active LP scene than we do, if we even have one sometimes in the EU. And the idea of just doing job bans and having a map rotating like that they can pick, it's very exciting. It's refreshing, and it's something that we needed to see.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see some new stuff, and especially with this rule set. For those who are coming on in and curious about this, this does feature job banning, as we said before. Each team will be responsible for blind banning one job that they will not be playing for most of the sets. Only the final set they will have all the jobs available to play. But it looks like our first set of bans, it's not. I'm actually a little bit surprised by how one of these. The first ban is going to be the monk, and the second ban going to be the warrior.
From my perspective, very understandable bans.
I think like warrior, especially in an LP format, very strong, very controlling job to be played for sure. I do think though that I'm a little surprised it's not a paladin ban.
I've heard a lot that NA likes to play paladin. If you
They
try that
love
in, if you try
Oh
this in
boy,
the
do we
EU,
love paladin.
the monks come out, the reapers come out, the change stratagems of the scholars come out. It's
Yes.
oh, I am curious how they are going to play this. I am absolutely curious. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, we have our first game getting ready underway. Just waiting for a few stragglers. But yeah, the monk being the second ban, very understandable. Monk has been extremely powerful in the NA scene, especially as you guys are all fans of Jay Vermillion, spearheading the monk meta here in NA scene. Oh boy, it is a very scary thing when you have a meteor drive in your face here. But here we go. Game number one. Where else will we start but the Red Sands itself? Red Sands Beaches versus Princess and the Pumpers.
We are going to see a very variable on both sides. Seeing it, it is going to be a very big stall for the first team, the Red Sands, who is going, or what is the Pumpers going to play? I see a lot of anti-heal on this team. Both play Bard. That is surprising to me. Is this normal in NA?
Yes, Bard is actually a pretty big staple in a lot of NA teams, I'd say, especially for support. You have your silence, your disables, and the ability to pump your team's limit break is always welcome. A lot of teams play behind their limit break timing, so being able to make that come out faster, always welcome in your composition for sure. We are seeing a double tank, yes, for sure. Double tank coming out from the side of Red Sand Beaches versus what I think is like basically a chase comp from the side of Princess and the Pumpers.
There is going to be a chase comp. I see a lot of sustain. With one of the Red Sands mechanics, of course, we have the heat wave. There is a lot of options that they can do here with comps like this.
Here we go, into the opening we go for game number one. Both sides, it looks like we're going to be heading straight down the middle, across the stands, picking up the Oasis buff. We're going to see who's in control. Middle of the arena first. In fact, it does look like we see the Red Sands Beaches trying to get the lead. Here you see one of them hiding in the speed lane. Can they get the jump? Say, looking for an opening.
Is being pushed. We are seeing that. Are they waiting for this limit break? No, the first engage is happening. Trade strategy coming out. Lots of damage. AoE! And it is going to be a trade of the tanks.
So there it is, trying to bait each other's tanks. This is actually really bad for, I think, for the side of Prince of the Pumpers. A lot of their engagement is going to probably depend a lot on our Dark Knight. The Dark Knight's going to go down. It's going to make the Eventide timing come up a little bit later. Salad trying to do their best to get out, but it looks like they're able to make it just fine.
They are going to try to put pressure onto the Paladin, getting that Purify out. No Purify left, low on MP. Lots of damage coming out. Silence. There is no healing coming from the Sela, and there is going to be a Paladin on the ground.
That's actually big. That actually cuts off their limit break timing as well. No failings for a little bit there. It's going to allow them to be a little bit more aggressive. Princess and Pumpers looking to push this as much as they can. They're already coming on top. Poor Elsie. Elsie trying their best to run away, but already runs out of shield. Tries to run away to their sprint lane, but it's not going to be enough. Sendinos sends the final blow, and it's going to be a nice little crystal push going the way of Princess and the Pumpers.
No Paladin to cover you here. 2 anti-heals on the Princess and the Pumpers. This is hard to heal. It is incredible.
Her first checkpoint. Oh, they still get the lead at the very least, but they don't touch the checkpoint. This is really big. If Red Sands can find an opening there, but oh, a little bit scary there. There's a...
Paladin cover is out. Instantly being hit by the chain stratagem. Is Ash going to pay for this? Yes, he is. We are, however, going to get a retaliation onto the Scholar. Is there going to be more? The Gunbreaker is being locked down, and it is going to be the Heat Wave, instantly followed up by the Purgatory of the White Mage.
And that's a lot of limericks coming online for the side of Princess and the Pumpers right now. Domon doesn't even have to pop its Eventide already going on the chase right now. Everyone else just quietly just waiting for a chance to push that crystal. Playing this one a little bit safer here. Making sure that they don't get any retaliation from the side of Red Sand Beaches.
Sheetan is being used. Is anyone going to hit onto it? It is not the Sheetan hitters. There is, however, going to be a Sheetan hit, and it is what? A dry LB? There's a lot of damage coming out. No Oasis for the Red Sand Beaches. They are trying to fall back. However, they are going to get this counter kill in. Anti-heal being applied onto the bar. However, they are escaping into the Oasis.
Just trying to play this one safer now. They can't lose any numbers here at the moment. Oh, once more, just stopping that push once again. Just making sure they don't touch checkpoint. Touching checkpoint going to be a really huge factor here. This might actually make it a... Oh, no, there it is. All right, this is actually making it worse. All right, here we go. Antline will be our first draw. Red Sands, the nice little roll of the dice. What's going to be the first event here? It's going to be the Antline. Try the second one in. Nope, no one gets hit. Very nice for both sides.
There's, however, a Red Mage that is being chased down, able to get the potion. Meanwhile, there is a Dark Knight in Eventide trying to hold on. There is going to be one death. Dark Knight is trying to hold on, trying to heal themselves with Coitus, and they are not getting a hit, getting away safe.
Able to escape to the Oasis. Now back to the middle of the action here. Red Sands Beach is in a bit of trouble being chased out. Holy Shelter Run does go out, just prevent a little bit of defense. Oh, Phalanx! Last minute Phalanx just in time, right before Sungi was about to lay down a lot of damage there. Unfortunately, they'll say it will be switched onto it, and they take out the Gunbreaker instead.
The Pumpers are on the hunt.
All right, here we go. Into the Oasis. We got the cover once again here. Trying to protect their friend as much as possible. Kane trying to stay alive there. Is able to get the potion. Oh, yep, just in time.
One simple White Mage on the point, trying to hold on, trying to run away. The team is chasing. Nothing's
holding on.
There is going to be...
Oh, it's another Antline, really? Oh, they're stunned on the Antline? No, not going to be enough.
Too early. It was too early, sadly.
It was a good play. It was a really good attempt at the very least, but unfortunately, say losing their life on the point once again. It does look like the checkpoint is already going to be broken, and looks like Princess and the Pumper is just doing a good job trying to keep the lead as much as possible. They see Solid try to go for a Zanny, not going to make it, but the damage is there. But the cover, they put it too much into the Paladin. Now the Paladin won't be able to protect the White Mage. Solid trying to run away to the pot, not going to be enough. Stunned right before it.
That is tragic. Right before the medical pot, getting knocked out right there. Even tried to get some extra damage out. And here he is. The push into the point. They are holding on to 0.4% into overtime. The Gunbreaker trying to hold on, trying to stall. Is Ash going to make it on time? No, he's not. And the first win is going to the Pumpers.
Princess and the Pumpers not letting up any of the aggression at all, like you were saying, just preventing that shield from being a factor at all in this fight. Paladin did not feel really great between this fight for the sides of Red Sand Beaches, and you see them just neutralize the threat of cover shields so effectively.
That he lived with so little HP and didn't die in animation with the Paladin obby. That's credit.
I think that a sign that you're doing really well against a Paladin is the Paladin is forced to self-phalanx just to live. And that's a sign, yeah, they can't use it in their offensive. They have to use it just to stay alive. And that's the perfect time. That's how you know you're doing really well against a Paladin comp.
I mean, for how we do it on EU, don't let a Paladin play and everything will be fine. You're playing a 4v5.
Mm-hmm.
It is the same thing with a Dark Knight. They are using their HP as a resource to deal damage. If they cannot use it, more damage coming in.
And the idea was solid for Red Sands Beaches. They want to use their Gunbreaker as sort of the point man. Just try to distract as much damage as they can. You saw that in the opening where you see Say try to just attract as many people as they can into the sprint lane. And the result is to try to jump on them with as many AoEs as possible from the Picto. But unfortunately, Prince of the Pumpers just not letting go of the brakes at all, and they're going to take away with the first game here right now. Job bans will still be in effect right now. For those asking, it is the Warrior and Monk as our job ban for this set.
We are now looking in what the loser team that the Red Sands are picking. They are allowed to pick a map that they haven't won on yet. Are we gonna go back to the Red Sands again?
We're gonna. Ooh, I'm actually looking to see if we're going.
It is gonna be Cloud9.
Oh, okay.
We
All right,
are gonna
Cloud9.
go to a very special map. We like
Okay,
this one.
Cloud9. Very interesting map with the changes it made during the Dawn Trail release. Now, a lot less hallway-y, more hallways-y with like the multiple lanes that you can go through in the middle. I'm very curious to see what the Red Sands Beaches have strategy-wise for this map.
I see so far in the team comps no changes yet.
Mm-hmm.
They are both ready, so we are going to have the same matchmaking, left and right. Do you think they are going to alter the strategy with this?
Probably not. I mean, you're still gonna want to lead with your gunbreaker, right? He's the most resilient on the team, able to get out of scraps, able to do AOE heavies. So I don't know. The big thing is just try and keep him alive for long enough. But Princess and the Pumpers are just doing such a great job of focusing on the Paladin that it makes it hard for Ash Jimmy to actually get much done. They are able to get a few saves with cover shield, but they're just working around it really well.
I agree. However, right now, looking at both of the comps as well, I do see more raw damage coming in from the Pumpers. There is damage being in the Pictomancer, of course. However, almost everything from Picto is so delayed. It is
I think you have to
really
think
slow.
about they're also running Red Mage on the side of Princess and the Pumpers, so you have a nice amount of damage amp going your way, as well as just more chase to combine with your Dark Knight. And your Samurai, and just allows them to pick off people one at a time. And if they find someone out of position, that person is not likely going to live for long.
They are not going to live for long. They have anti-heal, they have a guard break, they have a red mage that is just ignoring your guard with their melee combo. They don't care.
And they can just instantly switch to the Paladin for target focus if they see it coming for the cover shield. So they have a really nice game plan here. And once again, Say just trying to lead the pack, see if you can find any sort of opening, baiting any cooldowns from the other side. Already though, Domon going with Salted Earth, just trying to track as much as he can into the area.
Is out!
Oh,
and that's a kill!
Hate so much!
Chain stratagem into just baiting out the Purify. It is terrifying against a comp like this.
Again, tanks both going down the same time on the side of Red Sand Beaches. Not looking good for them right now as the Pumpers are just running all over them. Once again, Sala going to be taken out, stuck in shield, unable to get anywhere done. And man, the Prince of the Pumpers look really good right now. I bet Getson's real proud of his team at the moment.
He should be. The way that this team is playing, they have the anti-heal, they have the guard break, they have the pressure. And the issue with the Red Sands of their comp is they need to have this setup. They have a lot of pressure damage, but compared to what the Pumpers can bring out on just pure burst damage, it is insane.
It's just the survivability they're having issues with. They can't live long enough for this AoE style strat to really do much damage. And nice thing is the Prince of the Pumpers are also just leading out with Domon. Domon's just in the front of the pack, making it really hard for them to kill him. They are trying to jump in the backline. They do have the limit break from the White Mage. It's going to be enough. They do get a kill off of that. They get rid of the Scholar.
Where is all of this damage coming from? It is just the purgatory of the White Mage. 1-for-1, they are trying to fall back, trying to get that elixir off, and there's the whip. Who is gonna get that feather?
We're trying to get Domon, trying to get this done. He's so low. He's dead.
He's flying to his grave, onto the ground. Goodbye, Dark Knight.
And this is real big for the side of Red Sand Beaches. They needed something like this. They have full limit break. Already LC pumping their limit break, just trying to get as much generation as they can for their Paladin. So they have Phalanx at the ready for when they get their offensive push on the checkpoint. Even getting little speed bonuses from the map, courtesy of the Tornadoes here, trying to get themselves into good positions.
Both sides have all of the limit break. The other bar, 10 Noodles, is using it as well. However, LC's is running out. There is gonna be an Anchor of Light. There is gonna be an engage. Left and right, everyone is engaging. There is gonna be a Zenitsuken! It was not a double kill, but there is damage left and right, and there is gonna be... This is too much damage. That is too much coordinated damage from the Pumpers.
Someone did not mark Cheaton, unfortunately, and they're going to go down to a wonderful moment there, taking advantage of all the AoEs coming out at that moment. And with that, once again, Prince of the Pumpers leading the charge once more, already have broken the checkpoint, and they're already advancing on the other side of the map. Oh, this is not looking great for Red Sands Beaches.
It is very sad that Ash didn't get his Paladin LB off, and at the cost of it, that Kane just lost the Pictomancer LB. They had to place it earlier to make that fight more fair. However, what isn't fair is the amount of CC that Ash is receiving.
Oh, he wasn't even able to activate the phalanx either. He's gonna die with the full limit break.
That is painful. Another death on a paladin with not being able to use the limit break. However, this could be a save as well for the team, as he will be back together with the Gunbreaker LB and together with the Purgatory of the White Mage. However, that does mean that the Victormancer has to stay alive.
They just poured all the cooldowns on there. I think they just got the paladins, not paladin, they got the shield break from the scholar. Oh, but Sonic trying to launch the limit break, and there goes the phalanx as well, saving their white mage at the brink. Can they get the kill?
Away from the cover.
Oh no!
Got the point. No.
Wise man! Oh no! They just walked the point.
That is unfortunate. However, what isn't is that we have the first winner of a set for tonight.
Yep, Princess and the Pumpers will be moving on.
Congratulations to them, a 2-0. Well played to the Pumpers. They will advance, while the Red Sandwiches are going to the other brackets right now.
Yep, here we go. We are currently loading up the bracket. Yes, here we go. The Red Sands Beaches, unfortunately, will be taking a loss here against Princess and the Pumpers, as they will go down 2-0. And their next match a little bit later today will be up against Eidolon. Meanwhile, waiting on the results for the other matches here, we have Chibi Fire and Battle Breath facing up, as well as Only Chads versus Bugcat, with Bugcat in the lead.
They're doing very well. And however, this was a very interesting match as an opening match, actually. This is giving me an indication of what to expect.
I really like what Princess and Pumpers were going for with their composition for sure. They immediately targeted. They immediately knew they wanted to just go for a kill comp right away. Just find one person to kill and just get them down one at a time. No nonsense needed. They have the damage and the coordination to just get that done really well.
They did, and they have indeed, like you say, they have done it very well. A comp that is just ignoring your guard and is having so much crowd control just to ruin your entire plan. Is this going to be the anti-paladin comp?
And it's really interesting too, because you see a lot of like paladin white mage compositions coming in. Usually paladin will come in for the cover on like a sort of initiator, and you have the white mage limit break there to start with a big stun, and then you just combo into the damage. But there wasn't too much damage being sent when they didn't have that limit break otherwise, and it just didn't felt like they were a huge threat in a lot of the fights against Princess and the Pumpers. Meanwhile, you just have this constant threat of cooldowns coming in from the side of Princess, and you can just see they're just dropping people left and right, even if they're hiding in their shields.
They are hiding in their shields. They were so reliant on the idea of Paladin keeping them alive. But the Pumpers just said, you can play Paladin, we don't care. We are going to make your life hell.
Yeah, I will say though, people are trying to just work around the Paladin for sure. Paladin's still an extremely strong job for sure. Cover shield still one of the best defensive abilities in the game, and then you have your phalanx as well as the AoEs. And then you just do things like phalanx covers, and it's just insane the amount of defensive capabilities the Paladin brings to the table, and it's been such a popular job pick in the NA scene especially. So you're seeing teams starting to learn and play around that, and even not going for the ban against it is really interesting.
Were you expecting a ban in the first game on Paladin?
I really was expecting Paladin ban. I think I feel like Paladin's like that strong. Even if you play well against Paladin just has that X factor of being able to survive things that it shouldn't. So I expected the Paladin ban personally.
There were a lot of jobs that I was expecting. One of them, of course, being Warrior and Monk. Those are, in my opinion, still one of the strongest LP jobs that are out there. So seeing those bans make a lot of sense. Paladin being this high in NA, surprising when I heard it first. While seeing the games now and hearing more and more stories about how you guys have developed plays around this, I'm like, yeah, okay, makes sense. But seeing a comp that we just did with a samurai, with a bard, Dark Knight, Scholar, Red Mage, it is so much crowd control. It is guard breaking everywhere. Healing, no, you're not allowed. it has a little bit of everything. And like I earlier said, my first impression of seeing this comp is just to focus that paladin.
Mm-hmm. For sure. I also think that like the monk ban also is pretty big in when you're choosing a paladin comp, because you usually see a monk paladin combination because you have the monk going in with medio, you protect it completely with the cover, so it's able to just disable a player for free. And with the white mage stun, you're just able to pick off somebody just right off the bat at the start of a fight. So I think they try to switch that, making the gunbreaker the focus of the front line, but just not enough for the gunbreaker to do to really just disable an enemy at the start like that.
Nebula is sadly not enough anymore. However, Heart of Corundum and Nebula together, it is still disgusting.
It is
And
still a very tanky class for sure with that
that
combination.
that nerf that they did in the last patch with the heavy going down for 1 second, I don't think that takes much away from the tankiness from Gunbreaker. I am sorry, Square. I would have liked to see something else. But that was an interesting change to see.
It's interesting. We haven't seen too much Gunbreaker on the NA side for sure. I think we've only seen a few times, but it was kind of like specialized comps that certain teams were running, and even then they were kind of only running as sort of like a backup kind of thing, or just a way to just swindle people. I know Senpo Zakura, aka Thousand Cherry Blossoms, love playing with Gunbreaker in like a triple tank composition at times, and that's really funny to see. Combine triple tank with Ninja to just tank damage and just set up for a ton of Seitan Tenjus.
Oh, don't let me start about ninjas. Oi, oi, oi. No, I putting my personal opinion about Ninja out of the door and looking at the class just as a perspective, it is a really strong job. And people are complaining sometimes about the damage, sometimes about my mudras are for offense, defense. It is really annoying to manage. But just that you can do, if you play it right, have a 9-second stun on Ninja, it's disgusting. It is disgusting.
All right,
And not to speak about the
our
limit break.
Do you have our next PF set up at the ready here? Just trying to see if we can get the fun
Oh.
password.
We are seeing it. We have a password a little bit up. The question, however, is this going to be the same? No, we are going to move towards another party finder on our end.
I think we got kicked out of the party finder we were in, so we must join a new one.
We are joining a new one. And we are skipping a game. And do you know what that means?
Well, we're not quite skipping. We're moving to a different side of it because we're still waiting for results. But it's still on time. We're just moving things around just a little bit. But our next team up that we are going to be seeing is some two favorites of the LPC, and we have Chitin Hitters versus Chillin' Time.
I have heard stories. Everyone is saying that this is going to be the highlight match of tonight. How do you see it?
These are some of my favorite teams to see. Chitin Hitters have been around. Here we go on the screen right now. We have Sylvie Chan, Kuina Kagetsu, Sarah Vigart, Nobi, and Six Eyes.
Oh, even I, as a European, know some of these names. I think that says a lot.
They have this as a team. This team has been around for a good long while. Since like a couple years ago, when the first like rookie rumbles, essentially one of the very early winners of that series of tournaments. And I feel like every single time I accidentally undervalue how strong they are, not on purpose. It's just that they usually come in the throes of other really strong teams, but like every single time they come in and it's like, oh, they are really good still. They are amazing. They are a really strong team.
One of a force to be reckoned with. I think that is the word that or the words that you're searching for.
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be, well, for me, it is going to be not the first impression. I have heard the names. I have seen a bit of the NA scene. I have seen some of the games. It is hanging in the back of my mind. However, being able to sit here in my wonderful chair doing the commentary of such a team is going to be amazing. I am looking forward to that.
And then we all
there's another team gonna be
There it is.
on the mainstream, and there it is loading. Can you do me the honors? Because you
Yeah.
are familiar with all these wonderful gamers, and
Yeah, this is
do it right for me.
chillin' time with the team members Sanguinius Smallblood, Taro Beowulf, Finch Curador, Azar Cave, Kuva Curebringer, Jehudi Apophis, and Dandelion. This
Again.
is a really fun team to see as well. I'm actually very curious to see what we're gonna see for picks for bands here. Actually,
The first bands are already out.
Okay, it looks like interesting. We are seeing our bands. We're seeing Chitin banning Monk and Chillentime banning Astrologian, a very strong healer in Dawn Trail for sure.
Absolutely, it has a kit with everything. And one thing that I can probably say for the entire community: why did they give Astrologian a dash?
It's not even a dash; it's a teleport. It's a teleport that you can move
with
back
a
to
shield.
with a
With
root
a shield.
teleport.
Oh no,
It's a
it
ro-
is fine. It is on a very low cooldown. You will get a shield when you drop. You can teleport back.
Yeah.
You can wall clip with it. Oh, you were, by the way, already one of the strongest healers.
And also, Oracle just does a shit ton of damage. You know, just you're dead.
Yeah,
and it stuns. If I remember correctly, I think it also stuns.
It also stuns. It is an AoE
Yeah.
stun. And just to think back about the new changes that they made in 7.1, where we just had the new jobs, where they thankfully already came back again from, is just to have Gravity do the heavy for 5 seconds and the bind for 3 seconds on everything that it hit it. Thankfully, they came back with that mistake again. They have learned from that. But it has crowd control. It has insane healing. It has pretty good damage as well. It has an escape. Astroban, it makes 100% sense.
So I can already predict what we're going to see for Chilling Time for sure is that we're going to see Sang probably on the Paladin, Taro on the Reaper, and then a crowd favorite Finch, the Black Mage extraordinaire.
I have heard that in these teams we do have a Black Mage one trick, basically.
Yes, Finch is every even like Endwalker PvP, he was still on the Black Mage, and his Black Mage was insane even back then. And like I always equate Finch to a gun. He always finds a way to shoot people with damage. It's insane. It's nuts how much damage he just pumps out as a Black Mage. Even when like it was semi-nerfed when it moved to Dawn Trail to play completely differently. It is just insane how this man just finds ways to just punt damage.
I am very curious how it is going to look, especially with a ban system and not banning the one trick. Does that mean that the other team is just that confident that they don't care about the Black Mage? You know these players better than I do.
Yeah, I think we're still waiting for the teams to move on in real quick. I'm trying to figure out where they are.
I have no idea.
Hopefully we didn't forget to tell the teams to get into the PF. Oh, oops.
Well, it is
whatever.
the weekend. They are probably enjoying a nice little drink, and they are like, "Oh right, I have to play CC tonight."
But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting match for sure. I really hope I'm in the right group. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Are you with me? I think you are with me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, it looks like they're basically prepping before they join in. It looks like. And Chillin' just waiting for a person to fully join. Yeah, here we go. People are now shuffling on in. Here it is, coming out from the side cheating hitters. This is going to be, Red Mage, Nobi, Gojo. Oh, Gojo's playing with them on the Samurai. And we have Sylvie on the Dragoon. Kuina on White Mage, and Sarah on Warrior.
That is a very good looking comp.
Oh, Sang is on Dark Knight.
Remind me, are they locked in by the order they join?
I think
they are.
I don't know exactly. I think they have time to change after the bans. Or I'm not 100% sure. I think, but this might be the composition they might be rolling with. It looks like, which makes sense. Azar on the Scholar. We have the Dark Knight Scholar combination. Just reduce the amount of healing, get the shield breaks in.
We already have a first change. The white mage went to a sage.
Okay. Ooh, Sage. That's actually really cool.
I love sage. However, it shouldn't be a green job.
I mean, you know, it's all green DPS are DPS in the end in PvP, right?
All
you know?
healers are DPS in Final Fantasy. This is
exactly,
true.
exactly. And then here we go, Finch on the black mage. There he is.
And there
This is actually really interesting. The Sage pick is really cool. I like it a lot because it does lessen the amount of damage that Finch can do against people inside the Mesites barrier. So if they can get their Sage limit break up fast enough, then they're able to just have a guaranteed shield against the Black Mage, forcing the Black Mage, if he wants to do damage, has to go inside the barrier of the Mesites.
The Mesites is really good, but do not forget that it is a 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah,
however, one of the synergies that for me just pops out right here and now is the almost permanent uptime of Onslaught from the Warrior and the Toxicon of Sage, which is together a 10% plus a 10% damage. Almost permanent. And then having a Samurai, Red Mage and Dragoon to deliver that in that window, if they can get picks, it's gonna go hard.
I mean, we even have the combination of the classic PvP combo, Warrior, no more Dragoon, never mind.
Oh, the Dragoon is gone.
Wait, we're swapping things over.
And there is also a White Mage in the enemy team now. Double healer with a tank.
Okay, double healer comp is back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, White Mage
It has never gone away!
White Mage is still really good in as we've seen before. Its limit break is still good, even though Miracle of Nature did get nerfed and that's cleansable, it's still a really strong disable regardless.
Absolutely, especially as it also removes a part of your MP now.
And it's just the kitchen sink of classes, you know? You know, it does damage, it shields you, it cleanses you, it gives you health, it helps initiate fights for you. It's just all around a great job to play for sure in PvP.
It absolutely is. The healing is insane. They did nerf the protect from 10% to 8% in the last patch. However, does it really matter that 2%? It is still kicking. It has Misery, Purgatory, Polymorph, the glares that become AoE. It is strong. It is probably, I would say, on DPS wise, the strongest healer.
It's honestly as close to standard comp we'll get as we did in the last expansion. So
I am gonna stop you right there because there has been a pick for a map.
Ooh, okay, what we got? Clocktown?
We are gonna go to Clocktown. No wonder that people are swapping jobs around.
Okay, all right. I mean, things like okay, Paladin.
Yeah, ding ding ding, Paladin alert. However, I think you are just as familiar with it as me, having a warrior in Clocktown. There are gonna be some tatami flippies.
Another team, Eidolon's Neodymium. Every time I see him play on that map as a warrior, it's just like you might as well just give up the match. He will pull you to a tatami match no matter what. And as with any decent warrior, I'm very curious. Sarah Vigor, a very strong tank player as well, is going to pull you into Tommy mat and will 100% try to flip you.
We are gonna make a bet between you and me. How many tatami flips are we gonna see?
Okay, are we counting actual flips involving damage or just flips in general?
Actual flips that do damage to a player.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, okay. Let me specify it.
How
many players will get damage from a tatami flip? I'm gonna go with my gut feeling, and I am gonna say 6.
Oh, I'm gonna go with a 3, mostly just because these players are really good, and there's not that many hard stuns on either side. There's a Samurai and Warrior on one side. You have the and just the Paladin on the other side. So it's not a lot of hard stuns outside of limit breaks, really.
And just for the sake of it, for you and me, I say 6, you say 3. For the people listening in, what do you think? How many people are we gonna see flipped? I want to know what the chat know. I want to hear what the chat thinks.
They want to see everyone get flipped. Let's be very honest.
Does everyone get flipped? Ooh.
All 10 people get flipped.
If you do that, I am gonna play the full next season on NA. If all 10, every 10 is gonna get flipped, I am gonna spend most of my time next season on NA.
Okay, and then they'll be listening to this and they're just gonna stand up to Tommy Metz just to make it happen.
I mean, I will be very honest. For what I'm hearing left and right, they are not very happy with Europeans being on NA. So I don't think they will. They are now going to try to not stand on it. But we are gonna see, because we are going to see a match. We are gonna see one of the probably highlight matches, I would say, as these gamers are in here for victory.
Yeah, these are two of the teams to watch for sure in this set, and here we go. Just playing very patiently. They understand. They don't want to get close. And actually, it's going to be chillin' time. It's going to be on the advance here with the first point grab. They're actually threatening the middle really hard. Here we go, jumping on in, trying to get an initial pull.
There it comes. Oh my gosh! The warrior.
Baits! The baits are real. Sarah's trying so hard to live, but they're dead already.
There is so much damage coming out. It was insane. Chain stratagem, never to be underestimated. Low cooldown, OGCD, and it is enough to get a double kill at the start of the game.
Yeah, you cannot underestimate the amount of killing power that the side of Chilling Time has. They're already going for a third one. They see the white mage, Sylvie Chan is gone.
Is the team already regretting for not banning the black mage?
I mean, like...
Are we gonna see a flip? One flip, ladies and gentlemen.
One flip. Okay.
One flip.
Not death, though. That was also hilarious they get Sarah as well. Sarah just trying their best to live once more. Already, this poor warrior has not been able to get a thing done right now. Chilling Time just moving on forward. Gojo trying to challenge the point for the time being 1v1 against Azar. It doesn't look like too much is going to happen there. Meanwhile, most of the action is going to be even more forward outside the spawn of poor Chitin hitters.
There's a slice coming in. It is gonna kill the arena too. Is that the panic LB?
Yeah, they were trying to aim for Jehutu. Jehutu was being surrounded just a little bit by Sarah, but unfortunately not going to be there in time for it. And now just getting the door to escape out and dodge. Although right into this Yojimbo, are able to get out just in time before it goes off, so they are still safe. And they actually see a very low HP Gojo. He even gets his shield scoured, and that's going to be death for the poor samurai.
It is not working out for them. There is going to be 1-for-1 falling. They are not allowed to regroup. They have been trying to stall the point at the 60% for a long time. However, they don't care. There's going to be no regrouping. There's going to be a death in the warrior LB. There's going to be a chase onto the white mage. And what is going to happen on the point? It is just a stall game. Gojo, I summon you. We need that pentakill, man. Send it.
Nope. Don't look. Who looked? No one looked. All right, very good. Everyone's still good at the game. Everyone knows what they're doing. All right, here we go. The Choco Bastion going to be dropped. Just trying to defend this point as much as possible. They're actually going to let the point move out of the Choco Barriers, forcing Nobi to pop his head out. They do get a backwards limit break coming out from Sylvie. Can they get any kill off of this? They even they can't drop it just yet.
Train stratagem is out. Lots of damage coming in. Is he gonna survive? Is Sylvie gonna get him up? The Meteosis is out, to be up, but he's out of it! He ran away!
Tried to run on the other side. There might have been some slight miscommunication about where they were dropping it, and Sarah, unfortunately, will be taken out. They do have the Meteosis, but it's not gonna be enough. It is running out of time.
We're up in the sky.
Now here comes Dandelion in the air.
So much damage. There's almost a counter kill, but the game said no, this is why we run a paladin. Here is the cover for the scholar, and just heal up, go back in. It is just that easy.
Okay, Sarah trying to go for the pole. We get a flip. We get flip number
flip.
two.
Flip number 2.
They're trying to kill the black mage. Can it get finished? Finch though, trying his best to stay alive. Not gonna be enough. Sarah able to lay the giant hammer right on top of his face though, but the point still moving to the finish line. They get a trade kill instead on Gojo. And now just trying to fight for their lives here, just trying to keep this game alive as long as possible.
Long as possible, trying to stall it. White mage will be out, regen onto the team. There's a purify out, there is a guard out, there is double amplifiers on Sarah, but they are getting the kill off. Sarah, be careful.
Trying to focus. They're trying to focus on Dandy, but Dandy was able to get the cover shield from their paladin. Unfortunately, Gojo able to pick up the kill finally this time. And now it looks like they're finally going to be able to push Chilling Time out of the base. But is it going to be enough? Azar! All right, flip number 3.
Flip number 3. And we have a flip kill. That is amazing.
All right.
This
flips
is
so
going to
far.
be the 3 flips so far. You are so far correct.
All right, we're
Come
gonna
on,
see
boys.
if it goes
3 more. 3 more.
Can we do it,
7
Phil?
if you want me on NA. Please, please, I don't think you guys want me here. I'm a roulette. Don't do it.
They are trying to pull Sang. Not gonna be
They're
enough
trying to
though.
pull. They're trying to have some tatami plays. However, this is going to be the first moment that they have the pushing side. Damage coming out. Better than LB almost ready. However, Sage
Oh,
LB and the white
damage!
mage LB.
Oh, they got the message. He's just in time to save Gojo. They even popped the Choco Bastion down as well. Just try and push it as far as possible. Able to move the messages as well. Yep, they
There
push
is
it
gonna
into the
be
Choco.
a
It's like double
There
barriers.
is so much going on. That is what you call a bastion. The Mistosis and the Chocobo Bastion. Dying in there should be not possible. However, when it runs out, you are vulnerable for everything that hasn't been used. However,
Duke of the Paladin.
better
They
than
got the
down.
Paladin.
Can we get the Dragoon down?
Trying their
No
hardest.
mana, no Purify on the Black Mage either. There's gonna be a pull in back into the team. Can they have the damage to finish Dandy off? Or is Sarah going to fall first?
Oh no, the heals though. The heals coming in for the Seraphism. Azar keeping his teammates alive. There
This
it
is
is.
some incredibly healing! And it was a trial B from Gojo!
Try to get some damage. Just try to get anything there, but not gonna be enough. But they do still trade a kill at the very least. They are fighting on every single time, man. You cannot count cheating hitters out. They are fighting for their lives at this point, but Finch gonna gun them down, takes out Gojo. Can they find another one? They're looking for more, but Azar gonna be the focus of cheating hitters' minds right there around the corner with the silence. Not enough. He's able to run away. They're trying to chase him down, but it's not gonna be enough. Protecting him around the corner, saying now charging on in, trying to see how much damage you can do. Try to keep this point from being pushed.
They are trying so hard. They have no limit breaks coming up for the time being. Neither team has any limit break. It is all pure skill. Try to do whatever you can. However, Sage falling down. That is going to be very, very rough to bring up that Bastion that they so desperately need right now.
They broke the shield, taking a kill. Now Sarah going to be the focus here. Trying to stay alive on the target as much as possible. Not enough AoE healing there for the poor warrior. Finch will shoot them down. Here we go. Trying to find some more people there. 3v5 situation. Is it going to be enough for Nobi to stay alive?
And this is where the dangerous part of overtime comes in with a Black Mage main. They are a stationary turret if they are not being punished. So much damage coming out, especially with their AoE. Everything AoE, 12k, the amplifiers that they have. It is going to be such a hard thing to deal with. However, Kuda has to survive.
They're trying to, they are able to cycle, but it's just Gojo. He's so low on HP. They're cycling once more. Sarah will be able to jump on in, but is it going to be enough? Sarah just trying to get the Rajani's going, trying to get as much health as they can, but is it going to be enough? Oh, the shield gets scoured again.
They're gonna slide, they're gonna jump, they're gonna run, they don't have to purify. Don't use the Bastion, you will just die. Sylvie, Seraph Strike, you're too far. It is gonna be game 1.
Really strong defensive coming from the side of Chilling Time. They will clinch game number 1 against cheating hitters. Look at the damage from Finch and Dandy. They were just pumping the entire game.
And this is the scary part about a untouched Black Mage. They stand there, they cast, you will eventually just fall.
And this is the unfortunately they don't. It's not really composition that likes hitting the backside, right? I mean, you have the warrior and the samurai, but you kind of want them to be up front to soak damage, right? So they're not really able to engage the backlines as much, and you just see that the result Finch is able to pour out so much damage into the battlefield.
It is indeed insane, and we are gonna go to game number 2, where Sheetan is able to pick the next map, which is gonna be the Volcanic Heart.
Now, a lot more ways to move around on that map for sure. A little bit more open for them to make any flank plays if they need to.
Absolutely. And quickly for our dear friends in the chat, what are the job bans? We have a monk ban and we have an astrologer ban.
All right, so right now, just holding on. It looks like we don't see much of a comp change from either side. Looks like they're both ready to go for this one.
No comp
Now,
changes.
Nope, doesn't look like it. So we're
Ooh.
sticking with the Choco Bastion plus Messages.
The Choco Bear will be standing strong.
It might be pretty interesting for pushing wise because it allows them to ignore bomb lanes on Volcanic Heart.
Yeah.
But the aggression, they need to find a way to shut down Finch. And they haven't quite found that yet.
It is rather rough to do that, yeah, because they do have a limited amount of crowd control. Everything almost is coming from the warrior when you want to lock someone down. Because they have the burst shield, they have the ice ref to do counter damage and reduce damage incoming by 20%.
Ooh,
they have a burst.
There is a switch actually. We're switching from Samurai to Dragoon. So
Oh,
a little bit
interesting.
more of a solid combination with the warrior, especially if you get the scream off, you're able to jump in the air for a full-on sky shatter dive. So just free damage for the Dragoon to eat up for sure.
I do like this comp that they are running. It has amplifiers, it has raw damage, and it has some lockdown to it. However, is that lockdown going to be enough to bring Finch to the ground?
I think the big thing is they have to like split their focus between Paladin and Black Mage. Because they have to kill Sanguinus, or else he becomes an issue with covered guards and Phalanx.
That is absolutely true. However, which of the jobs that are currently here can just deny a Paladin playing? They are focused on the burst damage, the combination damage that they need, especially with the Toxicon and the Onslaught. They are picking their targets carefully. So if they do it, they have to do it quick.
I mean, ideally you bait out a cleanse so that you can put a Miracle of Nature on Sane, right? Just turn the Paladin into an adorable plushie and prevent them from getting anything done and kill them fast.
That is indeed.
The immediate Xeno hit from Finch, showing he's not playing around.
They are.
Oh my god, the chain strategy goes off immediately! Holy crap! Hazard gets the kill! The Picto's dead immediately!
The Picto never stood a chance, drawing no more. However, who is going to be the next target? Sarah is going to be focused out entirely, while Ezra is just going to push the point very gently. The others are out there for blood.
That was disgusting. Just the immediate chain stratagem to took out somebody, and they're not stopping this steamroller. Finch picking up another one, getting for Sylvie. Now they get Queena. Oh dear.
Oh, he is being punished for going out way too far. However, who is going to be next? There is no guard anymore on the Paladin. Is there still going to be a Purify? Yes, there is. Is he going to get it out? They are going to get killed on the Dragoon. Gojo suffering while they are trying to hold on. Sarah trying to get that kill, trying to survive.
Oh, they do get the ground pot. They're safe for the time being, just trying to run away. Eating so many attacks. Poor Sarah just running for their lives right now. Already past the checkpoint.
This is not the start that they were expecting, and now they have to claw back. They finally got the full team back, and they are getting their kills.
The Flatus Misery coming on in, getting the big laser being charged there. They pick up another one as, it's going to be 1-for-1 trade. James who actually gets out. And now Nobi also trying to find a way to just avoid the line of sight. Oh, but Finch is on them, bursting on them, high fire. Nobi's trying their best to run away. Is it going to be enough? Can they smudge out? They don't have a smudge anymore. Oh, no! Just in time to the ground pot before the bomb explodes. Never mind, they're
However,
dead.
it was not enough. Gojo setting the skies aflame with the Dragoon Burst. However, it is going to be into the guard. There is no damage going to be followed. Trying to get out now, needing Sylvie for that healing. All the way in the backline. No escape. Paladin LB is being popped just to negate that bomb damage.
Hey man, they see an opening. They're going to go for it no matter what. No bomb's going to stop them here, right there and then. Oh my gosh, Sarah just got eaten by a fireball.
If you are no longer going for that one kill, you're no longer a CC player. That is the motto that they are going for. Chasing them down to the end, and the Sage dying in the LB.
They just ran into the Messetes unafraid, whatsoever. Just does not worry them at all.
This is a slaughterhouse. There is damage left to right. They are not allowed to regroup at all. However, they are allowed to hold the point now for a little bit. Pigtail LB not being out yet. That could be their saving grace for now, to just get a bit of breath. And there's gonna be Gojo! He's gonna get it, and as are getting away.
Gonna get anything else off of this. Go just solo on resources. Not gonna be able to escape there. Jehuti picks up the kill. And now they're looking for more. Sang trying to run away. Oh,
There's
no
so
revenge
many.
there at the moment.
There's going to be
In
a
fact, it's
polymorph. There's going to be a glare.
Yep. Sylvie got turned into an adorable plushie.
Oh! Flinch down! I repeat, Flinch is down! Is this the
right.
opening that they needed? There's a... The skies are being set aflame. There's a Dragoon on the rise. He's going to fall down into the guard.
Alright, just defending to force the guards out. Trying to see if they can pump more damage into it. Oh, trying to stay alive. Queenie does pick up the kill onto Sandy. Pick up a kill onto Jehuti. The defense is going to be there for this team, and now they're finally going to be able to push away Chilling Time. Cheating hitters have a moment to breathe, and this is where you don't want to give them an inch. Right now, here they go. They saw the AoE in the middle of play. They find 3 in the middle. Oh, the
They're
damage
all
is ready for a buff.
They are going all
Oh,
forces on Azar,
Azar!
and Azar's going down. Their goal is now to make this in a 4v5 till the end of the game, else it is going to be rough. You have
Oh,
seen
no,
they
they
have
find
targeted
more.
down Finch. They want more.
Jehuti
They are hungry.
Dandy.
He is alive. However, who is else alive? Finch is still alive. Finch is trying to get back. There's a Sky Shatter above
Finch
him.
is
He's
alive.
going to get gone.
He's gone.
This is going to be their
This is-
chance. They have found out that if you kill Finch, they can push the crystal. Can they bring it home?
Blue breaks now too. Saying Pops is failing, trying to defend the point as much as possible. They do hit the shield scour onto Sarah, but it doesn't matter.
Choco Bastion out!
Sarah releases another Choco Bastion! We put everything on the point right now! All the limit breaks in the world will be on this point here. This is the ultimate castle for cheating hitters.
This is going to be a castle. However, the problem with this is we are hitting overtime. We have not broken it. Everyone is alive. Dandy holding onto the Dragoon LB. Life is being used. Sage going down. And there it is. He is up. He's falling down into the guard yet again. However, who of the two is now going to prevail? Finch just standing in the back. He is the one that is going to free cast his way towards victory. They need to bring him down if they want to have a chance on this match.
Joe holding on to the point as much as possible, able to jump on out. Trying to find an opening though. Sarah able to stand back and get the full heal. Just in time now, because Gojo will be focused on. He's going to try his best to ring around the Rosie, around this little pillar. Not going to be enough. Jehuti finds the kill. Now returning back to the checkpoint. They break it just in time. And now they have a push here for themselves, but they have to be careful. They are down 1.
Purgatory is being used in overkill on Sylvie. Didn't matter. Now they're going to bring it on to
Azar!
Azar. Azar is covered.
Oh, just in time. Able to allow Azar to escape to safety. And now they're looking for more, though. They turn their sights away. Not going to be enough, though. And Gojo back onto the field, running on back to save with his friend. 5v5 once more. Can we find an opening? They do find it. Sylvichan going to go down. Finch finds the opening through the gaps. And now they're looking for more. Sarah solo. Sarah's trying to hold on to the Olympic as much as they can. Not going to be able to do enough here. Going to be 2 down on the side of cheating hitters. Their last chance to keep this game going. So game 3 is looking grimmer and grimmer each by the second here, folks.
Nobody has to try to survive. They have that Bastion ready. If they survive, they can maybe bring this back. But there are 3 people chasing. That is not going to be enough for the Pictor to stay alive. However, who is now their final hope? Kuna is trying to hold on to whatever they can. Gojo is LOSing left and right, trying to see where they can go. Sylvie's trying to hold on. And there it is. Sarah is back.
All right. In exchange for Sylvie, they're slowly pushing that point. Here we go. We got the Primal Scream going on. Do they have anything to come with this? In the air. Can they find a blasting? Oh, no. They find Sarah instead.
That was not the Primal Rend that he wanted for the healing. There's the Bastion.
Okay, they're pushing with the Choco Bashing. Azar going to stand on point, just trying to stop this from moving on force. Maybe Jehuti, they're going to be able to launch a nice stun laser there. Dandelion picking up the kill. Can they find anything else off of this? They're trying their best to hold on to this point as long as possible. Finch picking up the kill onto the Picto.
Kuna has to try to live. They have almost Amedeosis ready. Sylvie trying to hold on the point, trying to stall. And there is the Sage.
Oh,
They
there
are
it is.
gonna die. They're
No!
placed wrongly. All Sages are the same. We all die in limit breaks. That is
Oh, they do
unfortunate.
get a kill,
However,
though.
we do
They
get
do
a
got
double
kill. They
kill
got
out
2
of it.
kills. They got
We
2
do
kills on
get a
both the
double
healers.
That is going to be huge. However, we still have Finch free casting. Is it going to be enough for them to clutch this game out? They have to push now.
And
There
the
is
shield.
Gojo doing so much damage. However, Finch
Oh,
just
Finch! Stun!
Finch is...
There it is!
Oh, Finch!
Again, you
back.
cannot
They
let
are red
cheating hitters
five.
through. You cannot let cheating hitters have this one moment of weakness. They will sniff it out and they will exploit it to the full extent here.
The
Holding
Dragoon
on,
is
we
up.
went from a
That means
3v5 to a 4v5 again. What's going on here? How are they still up?
This has probably been one of the most incredible Sage beats, as that dot did so much damage to them. Maybe that was their plan all along. Maybe I am misjudging. However, there is a 4v5 going on right now. Sylvie almost having that LB ready. Sarah trying to hold on to their life, but they don't. They are being forced down, and Finch back into his recasting role.
Sing. Not quite. Sing's still alive.
No one is on the point!
No! Oh!
Nobi with the sludge over the point, not counting the reset of the timer. That is unfortunate. That is sad. That is dramatic.
What a way for this to end.
They dashed over the point and didn't get the crystal reset.
Oh. The snapshot for the timer was not there. That is so unfortunate. With that, folks, Chillin' Time will take this 2-0 over Cheatin' Hitters and one of the clutchest endings I've ever seen. Crazy moment at the end there, but Cheatin' Hitters fought back hard. They're still in this tournament in the loser sides bracket. Oh my god.
That was exciting. That was such an exciting match to watch.
That was crazy.
And
just
the double kill on the healers on the end there, together with the follow-up on Finch. What a game.
all right, it does look like we have the next game getting set up very soon. Ooh, it looks like we're gonna see. Yep, here we go. They're all waiting for us, actually.
oh, well.
Yep, let's go.
Our apologies. Yep. We are on the way.
Yep, there we go. Running from one stadium to the other right now as we go. Let's take a quick look at the brackets here. We do see the results from the others. Battlebred taking it 2-1 over Chibi Fire. They're facing off against Cooked Fish. And Bugcat versus Only Chaz. We're going to be seeing them right now. Bugcat taking the win. And for their victory, they're going to be facing off against Senbon Sakura, or aka Thousand Blossoms, aka Dubstep Nation, aka the best NA team in recent history.
That is quite the credit you're giving them there.
This is okay. Let me tell you, the Gibson put out a bounty that he would give a couple $100 to the team that would defeat this team.
100 gil.
No one has claimed that bounty at all.
Okay.
By the time his series ended, and Senbon, I think, walked away with like a couple hundred as their prize for never dropping a game.
All right, just let me quickly call my EU homies. We have a job to do.
And yeah, that bounty's already over because no one was able to defeat Senbon Sakura in, I think, ever since they played like last year at like the trial before Dawn, or the one after that, right after Dawn Trail dropped. This team has just been on a roll, and here they are, Thousand Blossoms on the string. We have Buzzy Wuzzy, Ellie Meeps, I Sense You, Pecora Meow, Jay Vermilion, Tomokote, and Mountain Boop.
Those are some actually fearful names. They have actually also visited EU a few times.
Yep, they are playing everywhere as much as they can.
That is actually impressive. I remember them in our EU tournament of Shards of Endwalker, where they have also put on a show. That was a great watch. Now,
did they win there?
However, they did not.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
They got to the semi-finals, if I remember correctly.
All right.
I can be wrong in that, as it has been a while. Right, because, of course, we are talking about them, about Thousand Blossoms, but we have an opponent for them today. With the one and only Buckhead. My Arenari, Harumina Arya, Gunnar Silvestra. I am sorry if I butcher any of your names. I'm doing my best here. Fioria Eliapo, Sponge Cake. Ooh, I love that name. And Valona Terrori. Less known names for me.
Yep, this is one of the newer teams for sure. Made up a lot of solo queue players, and they're getting together as a team to play in more LP formats like this. I think I've seen them around in a couple of events. They're doing their best, get all the experience they can to level up. And well, this is going to be a team they're going to have to level up very hard against.
It is probably going to be very rough for them. However, we are having a ready check in our wonderful game. One person quickly AFK, so we have a quick
I'm actually curious.
note to make. What are
What
the
was the
banned
bans?
jobs?
Yeah, we missed the
bans.
bans for this.
We do not know who banned who.
We don't know the bans.
However, we do know the bans. We have a Dragoon ban, and we have a Scholar ban.
Okay, interesting.
And
Man,
we
I
are
really
going
expect
back
Paladin to be
for...
banned a lot, but I guess not.
Well, so far, looking at the roster that I am having on my screen of both teams, I don't even see a Paladin.
No, this is so on the side of Dubstep Nation / Thousand Blossoms / Senbon Zakura, we got the Buzzy Wuzzy on the Picto of all things, interesting. Picora on the White Mage, interesting. I Sense You on the Gunbreaker, okay, I've seen them play that before. Ellie Meeps on the Bar, that's definitely their thing, and Hollow Bastion on Ninja. Is that Jay?
I don't know. I see a name on the screen. I don't see this name back, so maybe? I bet she is ready. Alright. Quickly, on the other side, we have Nay on the Warrior, Gungear on the Astrologian, Valona on the beautiful White Mage, Harumina on the Pictomancer, and Furia on Summoner. We haven't seen a Summoner yet.
Yep, Summoner definitely trying to make their way through. I personally like Summoner in Dawn Trail. That's like usually my go-to playthrough whenever I do ranked, but it's definitely slightly outclassed, especially by most of the other DPS, I'd say. But still really strong AOE potential. But a lot of people have been learning to play against AOE really well, especially if there's a Samurai on the other side. You really don't want to play Summoner into Samurai. That sucks. That really feels bad.
It is a very rough match to play against that with a Summoner. However, just don't hit into Cheaton forehead. It is not that hard.
Yeah, just don't hit Cheaton, yeah.
Don't hit
the
Cheaton.
Samurai. Just don't hit the Samurai, yeah.
Don't hit him. You know there's
a
a
whole team
on it.
around that, you know?
Come on.
But here we go. Back to the Volcanic Heart for game number 1 between these two teams.
We are gonna keep the almighty hype of the last game up. We are gonna go again on the Volcanic Heart with one of the so-claimed strongest teams. I believe you, by the way. Don't worry. I believe you. I have seen these names like since the start of CC. I have seen some of these names back in the previous game mode. I am not sure if I'm even allowed to call that name here.
I'll be very honest though. I don't know how well they do against a super AOE team, because that's what Buckcat's bringing into this fight. Just all the AOE you can muster.
We are going to see as we are gonna start the game off right now. While we are having the first ninja stun on Tunei, already getting that Radiant Aegis, popping the blood whitening. They are ready for blood. They want that stun off. Where is it going to fall? Nate is being still focused down fully. We are going to see a swap onto Haru.
Yep, trying to get this poor Picto, but is able to smudge out of there just in time to the ground pot, able to live their lives, and they are able to heal to safety at the very moment. Nay's going to be focused on Stead out in the middle. Can they find the support for this poor warrior? They are able to slowly slide that warrior out of there, even though Ice trying to jump on it with a heavy divide, not going to be enough. Nay is still alive somehow. Even
double healing.
Okay, there it is. Just
the double healing
just in
of
time.
Valona and Gungear. It was amazing. They did everything with the cures, with the aspects, but it was not enough. And there it comes. There was the Madim, the first big wannabe purgatory from the Pictomancer, and it is gonna kill our dear Gungear.
Alright, I do like they're immediately retreating right now, but unfortunately, Thousand Blossoms already on the chase. They're looking for more. Popping the limit break from Ice Sensei. Spin to win, ladies and gentlemen. Picking up the kill on Valona and Gungear also as well.
They are not giving them any sense of regrouping, however. I assume that is Jay is being focused down now. The onslaught on the face, the double gravity, the healing down from the Pictomancer. However, who is keeping this man alive? It is Pecora. And there is the Ninja LB.
Alright, this is not looking great for Buck at the moment. They are in their base, swarming right now. I sense you on the chase once more, just trying to prevent the ground pot from being used. And now just on the chase once more, going with the continuation. Gain the damage onto Gungear. Gungear's down once again. Oh
They
boy,
have already broken the point. They are keeping up the chase. They are not going to give them any breathers. Here it is. Bartleby, damage going up. Limits break, charging faster. And there is the Bastion.
the Choco and the Phoenix. Just as much healing, as much mitigation as possible here. Just trying to hold this point as long as they can. But immediately, most of the members of Thousand Blossoms are already jumping their way out, making sure they don't have to fight inside of it. They have plenty of room to play here. Here we go. Wuzzy launching their own.
The Haru's Bastion is being used. They are trying to hold on. However, they are not getting the space to even fight in there. Trying to get all of the damage out of there. And there is going to be an Astro Bee of Gungur just too late to help with surviving of Nate.
They're saying they get some damage on their side. They actually have Ice really low. He's actually no resources, but no. Still gets the return kill on Gungnir once again. This Gunbreaker will not die, even when polymorphed right now. They find Valona again as well. This is not looking great.
Is this where the cleanup is going to be? There is still a Deathlink ticking. However, it was not enough to kill the Summoner with the Radiant saving their lives. Nay, trying to hold on to the point. But sadly, there is going to be a kill in the distance from Jay. From Busy even. And Nay is just being... taking a lot of damage in the backline.
Look. Valona gets a limit break. Oh, okay, never mind. Valona just uses the limit break right away. Never mind. I was gonna say, wait for the ward to come back. Then you pick off somebody with the limit break, and you go in with the primal rend and just chain stun that one person to death, right? But unfortunately, they use it. She's trying to help their friend, but it's not going to be enough. And the point is going to be pushed. The Choco Bastion pushes Fiora off the point, and that's going to be game one, going the way of Thousand Blossom with 0 deaths.
0 deaths. That's impressive. It doesn't matter what kind of a game you are. That is amazing. That's well done. That's well done.
Pretty strong team, gotta say.
Yeah. So I'm hearing you sitting here like you should use the Purgatory together with the Primal Round. Have you considered coaching?
I don't know, man. I'm just a simple, simple gold player who used to get Crystal once in ranked.
Okay. However, in that case, if that's all you're fishing, then that you even know all of the names, impressive. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, look at that. Well, in any case, game 2, let's see what Buckcat will do about that. I do like the idea of this AoE comp, but I mean, against a team like Thousand Blossom, their position was just too hard for them to really grab onto anything for a lot of damage.
I like the idea a lot. However, with a summoner having to jump in together with a warrior, they have a lot of sustain. Like their backline, the healers are doing a lot. We have a Pictomancer that can put down a Bastion to just reduce the amount of damage that is coming in and increasing the healing plus the shielding. The sustain is there, but playing against such a hyper-aggressive team, if you cannot breathe, you are not able to do any damage with this comp. And that is troublesome.
It's just really hard at this point. They're trying to find an opening and just not seeing it all whatsoever. And it's like not because they're not trying. It's just that Thousand Blossoms is just really freaking good. They are doing such a good job making sure that Ice is always being supported from behind, making sure their backliners aren't getting singled out. I don't think Ellie Means was at trouble at all in that entire fight. I feel like they were just having the game of their lives, just like casually walking in from behind, getting the silences, getting the binds. You know? It just didn't feel like they had to worry too much about being jumped on.
That is very much true, and together with the comp that they were running, especially with a Bard and a Ninja, CC win games. Stun them, get that Purify out, pull on a little Amplifier, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna fall over every time. People sometimes, and I like to see that with the games that I've seen on NA now, with there is a good balance between sustain and crowd control. However, you have, like, in my vision at least, you have the damage, you have the crowd control, and you have sustain. And finding the perfect balance between these three, you should be able to win every game.
For sure. Alright, just waiting for any map pick. Oh, we do have a map pick at the very least. It's going to be C9. Cause chaos in the enemy team. C9 definitely is a good map for that, for sure. quick
We,
look.
however, and I have not seen this in the rules, so I assume that it is allowed, that we are having a swap in a roster.
Yep, they're just waiting. I guess they're just waiting for a person to log in or something. Not quite sure, but just waiting on to Bugcat.
As they are going to join in, or waiting for the fifth player, I have a fun question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
When it comes to NA and their LP scene, and I've heard already some stories, but I want to hear it from you. What is the vision on Viper?
The class that barely exists in the NA scene.
Okay,
I
so
think-
we are
if-
in agreement about that. Can we at least
okay,
then also
okay,
agree that it is a really fun job?
It's a fun. I think it's pretty okay. I'm not a personal big fan of it. I'm not. I don't really like playing jobs that don't have like too much in their kits other than like sustain and damage. They don't really have much going for them like CC wise at all. They are a very like strong defensive kind of DPS for sure, but not personally my play style. I do see a lot in my frontlines matches though, but other than that, it's mostly kind of non-existent in the LP scene currently.
Okay, you say in the LP scene. Do you know if this is in the ranked scene?
Ooh,
No.
I don't think so, honestly.
I remember like back in the day when we had a bit more tournaments on EU and we had a lot of NA people coming over, especially with the last tournament that we had in. Oh, and quote me on this. The last tournament that we had was in November.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really long time ago. We had people from NA coming over for that. And EU has always had this thing about playing stall meta. Like
Interesting. Okay.
we had the double healers together with one caster often and melees, and we just stalled out games. And I believe that was at the time the reason that the NA teams didn't win against the EU teams. And we are going to put the classic excuse of, yeah, but we have high ping. We are going to put that out. Because what happened after is that they have asked us to play with them on the NA servers with these comps. And EU is so done with these kind of comps, with our basic reply being, are you crazy? This is garbage to play.
Well, maybe Viper will receive some buffs in the next patch. Who knows? We'll see
hope so.
what they do with it, because it's definitely a class that deserves a little bit of love. But right now, let's see if we can send some love over to Ney as they're trying their best to stay alive right now. Immediately targeted out in the first side.
Oh!
Fiora actually gets the first kill onto Hollow Bastion, aka Jay. Oh, there we go. First kill onto Jay Vermillion, aka Hollow Bastion.
There is going to be a first kill. We have already increased the amount of kills of the last game.
The sustain is real. Ney is still alive. Oh, Ney is still alive.
And Ellie is going to fall. Red Mage is doing their job. Sponge joining in. He said, give me that. It is my time to shine.
And Ney just chained Buzzy. Buzzy is voiced on the complete other side of the map. Trying to force the line to the backside.
Getting hit by that Madim.
What? What's going on? What?
What is going on indeed? Sponge has taken the reign. There is going to be a melee combo. There's going to be a backflip. And there is going to be a lot of damage. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Cloud9. If you are not able to regroup, you're going to lose the game. There is going to be a lot going on here, left and right. And for the 1,000 Blossoms, what is going to be their plan? They have to regroup to get this back.
Wait, how are they alive still? Has no one died on the side of Bugcat?
There has
And they're actually chasing
been
the
death.
ninja's so low around the corner, is able to get out in time, but what? Okay, they do get a kill finally. Ellie pick it up after the Pecora with the
They
break.
have to kill the ninja. There's a Heart of Corinna. There's gonna be a Red Mage LB. There's gonna be a Warrior LB. He is still alive. There's gonna be a stun origami. There's gonna be a
so low.
stun
He's chaining back
He
in.
is still alive.
What is going on? Did you talk about the EU meta just stun lock the hell out of 1,000 Blossoms somehow? They just suddenly PTSD about the meta there.
Ladies and gentlemen, they have taken the EU advice and the game quality has improved. Don't ban me for this, please. I like all of you, but
We are seeing Paramina is going to be
jokes
bullied out.
aside, jokes aside, what they are doing is incredible. They have put such a strong front line up. However, crumbling now a little bit left and right. Their front line, their early game, it has been so good.
That was, I don't know what just happened in like the first minute of that match, man. That felt like a fever dream just watching things unfold. And that's a huge lead for Bugcat as well. Holy crap, what just happened there?
If that is a fever dream, I don't want to wake up because I want to see it again.
Well, here we go. We might get a second chance here. We're going to see someone's up here approaching the checkpoint there. They have a lot of limit breaks, by the way. 5 limit breaks at the ready here. So they have to be very careful fighting into this. Chuckle Bastion actually going to go down early. Oh, yeah, they just
early for the Star Prism.
just launched the laser beams from the castle right away. Just, no, come near here.
Astro LB is being used by Gungear. There is a J looking for a Deathlink. He is going to connect number 1. How many kills is he going to get? They are going to go for Haru. There's going to be enough damage. Deathlink number 2. I don't like this ability, but it is really strong. Is he going to get a number 3? No, they are going to go back in hiding.
They are very close to grabbing the lead. Are they going to stop it? Nope, they can't stop it. And with that, Samazakura takes the lead back from them. A great start for the side of Bugcat, but the steam has immediately ran out here as Thousand Blossom already putting on the pressure. They do have Phoenix down, just trying to keep people sustained as much as possible. They actually see Ice doing their best to hide the shield. They have the heart. Is it going to be enough, though? Just trying to run around and defend with the limit break. It's going to be enough.
There's going to be a Bill stun, and he's getting out with the Heart of Corundum.
Now, we do see SpongeCake be switched over to the Red Mage here, giving them that damage amp. So that actually was helping them a lot in this case.
Oh, Picora went down.
Yep, there it is.
Holo went down.
Coming up
triple kill. The AoE comp is striking.
Okay. Yeah, switching from the White Mage to a Red Mage seems to have been working out for them right now.
We're gonna go forward and back and forward and back.
So this is the unfortunate thing, though. They are going to be fighting into Ice's spin to win. And I think we have... Was that a Tornado Warner or did I miss that? I'm not really quite sure. But they are going to be fighting into this. The good news is they already broke checkpoints, so this isn't going to be the hardest one to push. But here we go, rounding the corner.
There are limit breaks on both ends. They have to push it over the 50 if they want to have a chance on remaining this.
Spinning on Nay. Can they get the kill onto this Warrior? Warrior spinning and they scream onto the Gunbreaker, pulling them back in.
They are over the number, busy putting the Bastion all the way in the back just to get that Star Prism out. The 10% extra damage isn't going to be enough to kill Ace.
Oh, they're trying. No, not just enough. The Corundum is there just in time, keeping them alive.
The Bastion is out from Busy. It has been a predicted good shot from it. There's a lot of damage on Busy and Pekko.
We're so low. Oh my god, they're so low on resources. They're so low on resources on the side of Samazakura. Pekora trying their best to just try to hide as much as they can, but they're being chased by the Red Mage right now. SpongeCake is chasing after the White Mage. Here they go, just trying to jump on as much damage as possible.
They need to get this before Gear went down, but it is too late. There is a Warden's Bale. Pekora is able to get out. They have to fight on the point now. It has
Spin to win.
Spin to win. Spin to win.
Spin to win.
And it has been
spin to win. Not enough. They get the kill, they get Fiora as well. It's going to be 3 down on the side of Bugcat. They're going for a 4th one. SpongeCake looking very low. This is the closest we've ever seen them go, and this is really crazy here. Harmony trying their best to stay alive all alone. It's not going to be enough. The last one down. It's a full team wipe, and Thousand Blossoms will take the win. 2-0 over Bugcat. It honestly was an extremely close game.
I want an applause for Bugcat. That
Holy
was
crap.
Incredible. They have played so well. That was amazing.
The switch to Red Mage to just amp their damage actually worked out for most of that match. That was crazy. That was so good.
That was amazing. Their start, their momentum all the way up to their base, and sadly making that little mistake left and right where the counter push came from. And in the end, they had to kill Pekor together as a team so that their Astro could have lived. If they did that, they have probably just won the game.
But with that, I think that is going to be the end of this first part of the tournament right now. Let's see if we can take a quick look at the brackets just to review things real quick. Yeah, there it is. So we can see right now we already have some people making their way forward here. Cooked Fish and Chillin' Time moving on in their matches. They'll be on day 2 on the winner's semi side here. Senbon Soccer are going to be joining them, and I don't know what Eidolon, Princess, and the Pumpers they might be playing next. I'm not quite sure. But
I had a bracket up, but let's see. The next games that we are going to see in the bracket is number 9, which is going to be Bread of Wet and the Red Sand Beaches. That one is going to go first, I believe. On the mainstream, however, we are going to see that match still has to be played. Oh, we don't know yet. Interesting.
well, yep, we're still waiting for the results for that one. It looks like, but with that, Brasilia, unfortunately, I think it's time to say goodbye for now for this first few sets here.
It is.
Dude, what an amazing day of PvP, right?
It has been amazing. And the quality of the games is insane. The underdogs, we have been praising people to go. They are the best. They have bounties on their head, and we have seen underdogs almost take them down. That is content. And to Buckets, I want to say, incredible. Thousand Blossoms played also very well, but seeing that with the stories that you hear left and right, I love it.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Best Teammaker on with me, Resilia. I hope you guys have a good time here at the Guard Break event. We still have more later sets today. Coming up on the mic next, I believe, is going to be Bikes and Full Heart Grit. So give them a full welcome when they come on next after this short break. We will be right back with more Guard Break. Hope to see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Alright, what's good?
Taps my microphone. Good morning, tri-state area. How's everybody doing?
I'm doing well. I don't know what Jat's doing. You know what? Let me just start off the night right.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
That was crisp.
It was crisp as hell, dude. Ice cold DC on a Saturday night.
You got me one? Smile?
No.
Oh.
In this economy, no.
I don't want to do this no more.
Go drink some LaCroix, you Californian. Get out of here.
What the hell? Actually. You say that, but LaCroix is actually pretty good.
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, whatever.
Look, man, all I'm saying is sparkling water is like an acquired taste. At first, I didn't have the eyes, right?
Hey, man, I like sparkling water.
My
I'm not.
mind wasn't expanded, right? But I gave it a couple of tries. At first, I was like, grapefruit, sparkling water, disgusting.
No, you get the
I'm like,
lime, bro. No, sparkling water is good until it's
code.
Yeah, sparkling water is good until it's like a degree above freezing. Then it's just trash, and also it's overpriced.
This is fair. This is actually fair.
All right, so going into this, we have class bands of Monk and Summoner. I think Summoner is an interesting one. Monk I completely understand. And map bands are Sands, Volcanic Heart, Cloud9, and Clocktown. We're going to Palystra, the first map.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Monk bands today, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting comps, too. We've got a solo Astro comp on Princess or Princess and the Pumpers with Sun Giyu, Princess, Domin Arigato, Sending Noodles, and Keyleth. We're on the Reaper, Astro, Dragoon, Bard, and Warrior. What do you got on the Alliance B, Grit?
We got Peregrine on Reaper, we got Ninja, we got Gunbreaker, White Mage, and a Bard. That's kind of interesting. That's crowd control for days. I would not be happy to play into that. I would frown immediately upon loading into a CC match with these jobs.
I would put a big old frown on your fat chungus face. I think Chibi Fire is a much more balanced comp, so it'll be... Oh, is that Waluigi? No, it's Luigi. I'm stupid. A different mic.
It's so over. It's so fake.
Yeah. I think Chibi Fire has a much more balanced comp. It'll be interesting to see what Princess and the Pumpers can do with theirs. It's not a comp I've seen. Well, it's an archetype I've seen. I'll say that. That's about all I have for that, though.
I like the damage amp coming from the Bard.
Mm-hmm. I know Sun Giyu is mostly a Monk main, so the Reaper's probably a side pick. I'd be concerned about the damage, but I feel like the throughput of their team overall is completely fine. I think they're going to be tested defensively, but the the Crest of Time or whatever from Reaper is going to help a lot with that. It'll also be a double Bard game, so it's going to be a race to whoever can get LB first. So let's see what they do in the opener. Yeah, double Blast Hero first. The tanks are beefing it out. Mick instantly guards and gets paying for it, though. Arctic Corundum. Prince of the Pumpers backing off immediately.
Testing each other out right now. Here comes the Warrior. Guard up. Ooh, guard from Bard.
Yeah, Bard is a bit far without guard. Onto Dome on the tank. A lot of cleave going out, but no death so
going
far.
around the corner. There's Gunbreaker pulling back.
Oh, they might... Noodles doesn't have guard still, so there's still a chance that she might die. Mick is on guard again. There's a lot going on here.
It's kind of all over the place. They're kind of feeding each other out, waiting for one team to crack.
So yeah, weird skirmish in the back line. Hang on.
Oh, whoa. The 1v1?
White Mage goes out on Sun Giyu. Massive damage. Good macro, though. Big fear.
Comes the Reaper LB. Gunbreaker getting low.
Great heals from both of the healers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is impressive. I haven't seen either of these teams before, but they're playing very well defensively. Domin Arigato, though.
Nobody's died yet.
Yeah, he might be the first. He's got no mana. Freak, you have no mana. Oh yeah, there he goes.
Oof. With the Warrior.
Keyleth in the air. Going on to Azuriel probably? Massive dive. Damn. But Chibi Fire did get the 50 off that, which is good.
Here we go, little fight in the speedway.
I think Mick lives this.
Yeah.
But no one's pushing point, which... Oh, Mick almost died. No,
You're trading this for the Gunbreaker kill. Yep.
yeah, she's gonna die there. That's
Pushing the point.
actually
Finally, there's one person on. Who is over there? Domon?
versus
Holding
Perry,
it
yeah.
down. Here comes the team.
I was gonna say Mick dying there is really bad because of the stagger, but because Perry was stopping point, it's actually not that bad. Shin's gonna go down though.
Here comes the Bard LB.
Perry getting cleaved by the Encore though, he might die as well.
Perry no guard. Almost out. Low health. There's no pot. They took it.
He is a Reaper though. He is a Reaper.
He's around the corner. He should be fine. Here comes the Death Warrant though.
I bet he's gonna stop the point too. No,
Nope.
he's
Nope.
just gonna fall over. Yeah,
It's
that's fine.
super unfortunate. Yep.
And
The
I
White Mage.
they just need to regroup here. I would be inclined to stop point, but with Astro LB on the field, it's not an option. They're thinking about it though, and splitting off Keyleth here isn't bad. But it looks like Princess and the Pumpers is going to be able to regroup here. Encore going out to send Noodles, massive burst.
Ooh.
Good burst, but a lot of LBs on Astra.
Here comes the spin.
Goon goes in the air. They link the Reaper so he can't fear for the Goon. That's a really good, like, what's the word? Not macro, but you know what I mean. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad for if Doman. I was gonna say I wouldn't be mad if Doman dies slow here just for the stagger, but that's fine.
This is definitely a regroup angle. They got Reaper LB, you know, Astrologian LB with a Warrior LB cooking in the back.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
Have the counter Reaper LB.
Keela's stopping 50. I'm not mad about that. Sun Giyu, no Purify. Astral LB goes out. Massive burst on Devlin. Mick probably following. Yep. These are some good brawls so far.
Save. This is going to be interesting.
Honestly, in terms of LB, I think Chibi Fire's in a much better spot here. They have 2 60 seconds, another one coming up, and Bard LB is nearly on the field.
Here we go.
The Reaper Fear missed.
Oh, missed Reaper Fear.
There goes their 2 60 seconds. We'll see if they get any value anywhere else.
Here we go. Warrior Screen going out.
Perry getting nuked.
Bard LB down.
Encores might be
spinning
big.
for their life. Oh, it's not enough.
Yeah. Just a bit disorganized. There were 2 big Encores. Neither of them got huge value, but one did get a kill. And that's going to be the difference. Yeah. They'll have time to regroup for one final fight, but I mean, Princess and the Pumpers is in a commanding spot here.
It feels like pushing up right now. It looks like the Warrior's standing up for it.
Actually, with Reaper on the field, I don't know that they have time. This is going to be a really bad refight.
Oh, this is a nasty combo coming up.
No, but Keyleth goes up late. It still hits, though.
Pump.
Yeah. The follow-up stun on Perry out of the fear was just enough. And I think Astro LB is coming up to seal the deal here.
Yeah, fighting into this Astro LB when you're behind 4v5. It's not fun. It's not nice.
And it hit the entire Princess and the Pumpers team, too. There's just going to be so much damage.
Ninja holding on for dear life.
It's not going to be enough. Oh, Vlin's hanging on, but Shuru is forced to hold the bag on point. He's getting out, though. No one's chasing.
A little bit of a cross-up here.
It is. Honestly, I'm not upset at how long Vlin took to die, just because it got a little bit of time for Shooter to reset and for Mick to hold point. So they at least have Reaper Fear going in here, but so does Sun Giyu.
Whew, all 5 LBs.
Yeah. But it's going to be hard to combine them. Counter Fear onto the Reapers, yeah. Both the Reaper Fears went off at the same time, and I think they just zoned them out. That's tragic. The Goon bringing a lot of damage to the table, though. That's 400,000 more than the next highest. It's strong, because again, I've never seen either of these teams. I've seen like the players, but not the teams, and the strong showing so far.
I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen so far.
Bit of some changes up, going up in the comps though. Let's see who changed.
We picked up a secondary tank.
Yep, Perry swapping from Reaper to Warrior, which I'm not mad at. I think that's gonna be better for the team.
A double amp is dangerous, evil,
But also it's more crowd control as
diabolical,
well.
one might say. Is this true?
Reaper has some, but Warriors is, in my opinion, more impactful.
There's nobody quite like Warrior, able to lock you down once your Purify burns. They just have to be careful not to play into the pain.
Going to
Looks like
C9
we're going to
next.
C9 now.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't think we would see this map today. The general consensus upon like everybody of who I talked to is like, we hate C9. We don't like C9. C9.
There's a song in the Path of Exile scene called D4 Bad. I think you could replace that with C9. People would still agree.
C9
C9 bad. Yeah, it's C9 bad, C9 dog shit, and I'd agree.
The notorious Q killer. I think I will play NA Crystalline Conflict today. Oh, it's C9. See you in an hour and 30 minutes.
The issue is like I hate Polystra. I think it's boring as hell, but Cloud9 is just miserable. Absolutely horrible.
Polystra is like the final destination, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it's like. You like vanilla ice cream. You like long walks on the beach.
I mean, I will say this with regards to the new map, because, you know, that's coming up, what, next patch maybe?
Yeah, 7.3.
It's adding a new vanilla map but with a different layout, which I am not mad at. I think that's going to be a good change. For solo queue, probably not. Like... Who cares, but...
The new map looks a little coin flippy to me. It seems like it's going to be opening pretty much just like Clocktown.
Yeah. The two things I noticed is it looks extremely small and very angular. So I think running from point A to point B is going to be kind of janky, but also it might allow LOS shenanigans. You never know.
Were we ever shown if those jump pads are one-way trip only? Or can we go back and forth?
They have to be one way. They have to be.
There would be absolute shenanigans if they were two-way, just bouncing back and forth.
Well, if they're two-way, you just have like two people holding point going into 50, have three flank, and just like surround them. Do some Civil War shenanigans, I don't know.
Looking up into the sky as the monk with LB comes down from the heavens.
Dude, the Dragoon coming around the back of the speed lane flank.
I'm like William Dafoe looking up into the sky.
Yeah. Did you say William?
Yeah.
It's Willem.
Oh. My fault. I'm a fake fan? My fault.
I can tell.
I will show myself out the door now.
Alright.
You got this. You got this alone, bro. I believe in you.
I will say, I'd want to know the reasoning behind C9 here. Probably just the Warrior, honestly.
It might just be the Warrior.
Big bloated on the Bard in the opener, forcing that guard to be used. Macro going out early.
Opening the fight.
Oh, Churu swapped from White Mage to Astro. Okay.
This is going to be a hard comp to choose here.
Yeah, this is playing out very similar to the last game, where it's just a lot of brawling, but Mick getting caught out. They can... Oh, Glentia getting also caught out, but I think with the Ninja toolset, she'll be able to live. Maybe not.
Ninja PG'd out. Doesn't look like they're willing to let this go, though.
Oh, no. They're splitting. Big fear from Sun Giyu on Perry, catching him out. I don't think he has any support here out of his guard.
Perry using guard?
Yeah. Well, he got feared alone. Bro got caught with a Dead by Daylight special.
Oh, a little bit of PvP action in the wind.
Mick's not getting it. Mick's caught out. Oh, well, Purify. Not a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Going into the 50 fight, though, Princess and the Pumpers once again has a very strong LB lead. And
Noodles
Chibi
has
Fire.
a couple seconds extra on LB.
Chibi Fire is playing very
go.
back. Both Astral Beams at the same time. Massive link.
Oh, losing the Astrologian. That's the
Oh!
heart of their team.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sweet Betsy!
Destruction.
That was tragic.
Linking back to point.
Oh. Oh.
That is a statement.
No!
That is... Sir, I've just witnessed a murder.
Call the ambulance.
Call the ambulance.
Wait, now wait, it's C9. Wait, you need a helicopter and airlift.
Well, there is
Oh,
the
Keyleth going down and Purify.
renowned C9 phenomenon of win early game,
Yeah.
lose in overtime, so it's
C-
very well
C9
documented.
bad. C9 dog shit. We might
Oh,
see it funny.
Signs of life.
Signs of life. They called for an ambulance.
Oh,
They got a medic.
No!
I guess the word would be they got a
Signs
pulse.
of life.
Yeah.
We're back.
The EMS got there to the scene of the tragedy, put like a fucking AED on, sensed the pulse.
It remains to be seen if this Ninja LB will be up in time for the next fight, but I think it will.
It will. There's gonna be a bit of back and forth, like just
Oh, but the
footsies going
Reaper
on.
Dragoon. LB getting synced
Reaper-
up.
Reaper
The
Goon
diabolical
Warrior.
combo.
So there's two avenues here.
Ooh.
Pre-macro from Princess.
Here comes
Fear goes
the
out.
rally.
Everything goes out. But it's not timed right.
Does it find?
But
Doesn't
Nick is
matter.
taking
Gunbreaker
heavy
probably
damage.
nothing.
They need to just
Down.
stall for Astro LB.
Here comes the wind.
But here comes the wind. Paid actor. They don't have guards. Oh, they do.
Oh! Peregrine in the air, coming down. Will only have 12k HP.
No.
Dead. Unfortunate.
I will say this. I'm glad Chibi Fire did not use a lot of LBs.
This
It's
is true.
It's going to be a very hard fight if they want to win this game, but it is possible. It is on the
It
table.
is possible. They will have to deal with the Astrologian LB and the Reaper
Oh,
LB.
Nick getting caught out with Encore.
Oh,
Astro
no. That's...
Massive pick, and they're leaving point at 50. That's really smart. Again, I've never seen Princess and the Pumpers, but they're making very good decisions here. Leaving point at 50, diving with the Encore and Astro LB, just not giving them the time to regroup.
Oh, 12 seconds. It's looking grim for our heroes.
Yeah, they're just posting up, forming the wall. There's just nothing Chibi Fire can do here.
That is disgusting. That is evil. That is diabolical. What am I watching?
That is probably some of the best crystal zoning going into overtime I've seen.
This is what I need my
In a
team
very
to do
long
in solo
time.
queue. I need everybody on my team for the next 20 games in solo queue to review this game.
Who's up next? Forget it. Let's see the bracket here. I think we're going against... Oh, we're probably waiting for a game, actually. Let's see here. Alright.
Perfect.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be waiting on, I'm assuming, the loser between Cheat and Hitters and Only Chads.
Ah, perfect. I can queue up a game.
No, don't do that.
I'll need to press buttons. I'm getting antsy watching these games.
Are you certain?
No.
Okay, well, there you
The
go.
smile on my face will instantly disappear when I queue up North America.
Great, you never answered my question. Have you watched Smiling Friends?
We watched it together. You streamed it to me through
Yeah, I
Discord.
got a bad memory, man. Leave me alone.
Man, it's not my fault. You can't remember, bro. It's not my fault that it seems to me that I am the only one that cherishes our time together. Because obviously it doesn't mean anything to you if you don't remember. That's crazy. That's kind of insane to me.
Well
You
said.
might be a
Anyway,
fake friend. You know what? Mr. Tournament stuff. Let me get T Maker in here. I'm trading Mike out.
CC turns you from a smiling friend to a frowning friend.
It's so horrifically over. Speaking of, did we ever get confirmation that rank resets will be a thing for?
Oh, I got no clue. You're asking the wrong person, man.
Hmm.
People have said, I've heard both. Well, I've only actually heard
I
people
think
saying
it
there
would
will be, but
a little insane to not have full rank resets, but also I feel. Look, as a longtime Crystal player, right? Someone who like regularly, gets high on the board, etc., etc. I feel a little bad every time a rank reset happens because unranked to gold becomes a literal war zone. Can you
yeah, well,
imagine being like a first timer, being like, "Hey, I love CC. I can't wait to check out this game mode," and then you got like 6 multi-rank ones in your game, just like absolutely sprinting you down. It is a nightmare. The
well,
golds are being
also,
sent to the trenches.
like, imagine you're say you get Crystal for the first time this season.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. You're back to bronze. Do it again.
Oof. That is true.
Yeah.
That would be pretty demoralizing.
Gomon, you know who we are. We're Yapaholics. It's a one-way trip to Yappington City.
Dude. Ho ho.
All right. Yeah. We are getting confirmation. We're doing the giveaway now.
Oh,
Give me
we're
something
giving
going out in
something to
chat
me?
soon, yeah.
Smile?
All right, type
Okay, we got.
type that in chat.
I need to see 100 million exclamation mark supernova, all caps in the chat for the giveaway.
Wait, is
That
it
is
cap
rigged towards me.
sensitive?
I wasn't told, but it should be in caps.
It is
It is
cap
cap
sensitive.
sensitive. I would like you all to know that the giveaway is actually rigged and it will be going to me, but I encourage you to try regardless. The fun of not knowing whether or not you will get it.
But anyway, back to the ranked reset. I get why they would, because it's changing the ranks, but at the same time, Ultimate and Omega are just like Crystal Plus. I don't think
Yeah,
it
Crystal
really
Plus,
changed
Crystal
anything.
Enhanced.
I don't personally see a reason for them to rank reset. I could see that why they would. I don't think they should.
It seems like one of those things that just like, as a matter of course, you know what I mean? But I can see it going
Yeah.
either way.
Razilla
However,
says
being
it
like
will.
new to Crystal
Go ahead.
and getting a full reset, definitely a demoralizing.
I mean, I know I've seen at least one person say if they reset ranks, I'm just not queuing up. So
That's unfortunate.
I mean,
Those cases
that's just
will
what it is.
happen.
Mhm.
It is what it is. We'll see. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep. I don't know if it's damned if you don't. I don't think there's any bad thing about not resetting it.
Oh yeah,
Besides, some
no.
people will get the rank faster, but
I think it's
uh,
damned if you don't if we don't see any new rewards.
well,
I
you know,
have 20 commendation crystals. I
hey,
need to spend them on something.
I'm
Please.
not.
Please.
You know what, Grit?
I'm
I
on my
don't dream.
knees. I'm shaking. I'm begging.
I don't have
I
dreams very often. I'm glad at least one of us does. So
uh, the light hasn't left my eyes yet. I
Razilla says
still love CC.
it'll depend if the matchmaking will change with it. People have like they've been talking about that. I don't think it will. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think they're gonna
I
change
think I'm
matchmaking.
still gonna be playing with like diamonds on Omega or
Yeah. They'd get the rank 1 lobby where you're like Giga Omega or whatever the Hellhounds hee ha one is, and then your team is like Diamond 5, Diamond 5, Diamond 3, Diamond 2, Diamond 5. That's gonna be a screenshot and a half, and I'd put money that's gonna happen.
I will be the first one to post it. Believe me, when I'm in the trenches.
Oh, other teams going for a game 3. Let's see what's happening.
Oh wow!
Pull up Merlin's. That's the first game 3, isn't it? Yeah, game 3 is no bans. You know what, chat? How are you feeling about the ban system so far? Because it is a new thing. I've been a big proponent of it for a long time, so it's nice to see it actually happen. To be fair, as a viewer, it's probably not as impactful as an actual player experience, but you know, might as well ask.
I think it's more meaningful once you know the team a little more.
Well, yeah. Like I don't know the mains of a lot of these players.
Which is fair.
We got one fan in chat. Excellent. I don't know. I just like adding new twists to LP.
It was fun, said by a team member. Excellent, excellent. I love me a little bit of padding.
Which job would you ban for a season if you could? In solo queue, the obvious answer is Monk. I don't know if I'd ban Monk.
No, I don't think Monk is as... It's like the great boogeyman, right? But I don't think it's that egregious.
Oh, one for solo, one for LP.
Ah, interesting. Okay. For solo?
I don't actually know.
Right?
I want to say White Mage because it'd be funny.
I think it'd be funnier to just ban Scholar. Just delete it.
Yeah. Samurai would be a good solo queue ban as well. For LP though, again, I think Monk is the obvious answer, but I don't know. I actually for solo queue or for LP, I'd probably ban White Mage. Just because nearly every team has a White Mage. I think Scholar's much more Cancer Goemon than White Mage, but I think White Mage just has more than Scholar does. And playing around Scholar is slightly different, so teams would have to adjust. Because it's more reducing incoming damage rather than recouping what was already lost. So it's a slightly different like mindset. Now that would leave Astro Scholar open, which really just does not sound fun, but you take what the good with the bad.
Apparently we can trust the goodness of people's heart not to run that team.
No, people would run it.
I mean, right before we went live, I think I saw Alliance B with all 4 healers and a Reaper, and the frown on my face.
Oh, you want some devious. You want some deviousness.
That's the type of comp to mentally break everyone viewing it.
You want some deviousness? You go like Dark Knight Scholar Astro.
You are speaking
or Dark Knight Scholar Sage. Man, I wish there were more Dark Knights in LP and just NA in general. I like Dark Knight.
I think it's good where it is, but I would like to see just a couple little more buffs.
I think Dark Knight's...
Isn't there a translation error on
this game?
Yeah, that it guard pierces?
Yep.
If we got that back, it would actually be really good.
I think Dark Knight as a job is, like, in terms of tuning, is fine. It's just really awkward to play. Mostly because you like blow your own health bar to do damage.
Yeah.
And Eventide just isn't a well-designed button.
If you
in
dump
my
all your
opinion.
resources and don't get anything, don't get the reset, then you kind of just played yourself. It's one of those things where either the team's working with you or you really feel like you're worthless.
Yeah. I mean, to be
But when it
fair,
works, oh my god, it's one of the best tanks in the game.
yeah. Well, it's like Warrior. I think Warrior is also very strong, but the only tanks we'll see, and at least solo queue, you see a few more Warriors than
Yeah, I
LP.
think it's like it.
Yeah, solo queue, you see Gunbreaker and Paladin.
Yeah, Gunbreaker's ease of use is just it doesn't. It's always gonna be good.
I don't even think Paladin's that good at the job anymore. I think it's just been power crept to hell and back.
I remember when Dawn Trail CC came out and Paladin was the de facto king, the big three, one might say.
Yeah.
How the turns have tabled.
I mean, like, it's still strong. Like, it hasn't changed, but the issue is you cover someone, just die for it most of the time.
Yep.
And they can't make the job better or like change it much just because cover exists. Paladin is in the unenviable pile of jobs that you can't really balance well because they have a certain button that just ruins balancing. Yeah, cover, you got Zanny, you got Ninja LB, Meteor Drive.
Meteor Drive's in a better place. The 15 seconds
Oh yeah.
was a really good change. It's like just enough to be meaningful, but not enough to feel awful.
Yeah, I mean, it still has the issue that there's nothing that can be done about Meteor as
you're
a
still
button.
taking like 36,000 damage.
Yeah.
Irregardless.
I don't even care. I don't even care about the damage, but like, there's no interaction to a guard break. You can't avoid it, and there's.
Oh yeah, just load up into the match.
Yeah, that or B.
That's the
like
counterplay.
30 to 40 yalms away, I think. I don't remember the. Right, I'm retired. I don't know numbers anymore.
I am but a simple painter.
I hung up my brushes and picked up. I guess this. No, I don't have a staff on my Mistweaver monk. Yeah, Meteor the router. Fool, that's a good idea. We need lag switches in CC is what we need. Yeah.
The legendary Meteor, somebody and while they're in the air, they turn the corner. That was an interesting day. That was an interesting day.
A bit of Zhao Sheng Hao Zhongguo going on in queues. But yeah, just someone loads into Monkeyus, instantly DDoS the lobby, win by default. Call it the Call of Duty counter.
The Martyrdom Pro.
Martyrdom! You just ping the person to revival. If you Meteor me, you lose.
You lose? This is a threat?
That'd be funny. It'd be bad, but I mean, what more damage could be done to NACs than has already been done?
It may be heard.
Oh hell, we already get DDoS half the time, so that's not exactly new either. There haven't been that many DDoS attacks recently, have there?
No, thankfully.
Yeah. I'll give it a new patch. I'll be back.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. How's the other game going? Let's see. It's got 2 more minutes.
Okay.
It's 50-50.
Mr. Bicycle, how many commendation crystals do you have?
I've got 8 in my inventory. I've got my season 14 shit, so that's more.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where my season 15 shit went. It's not in my mail and it's not in my bag, and I don't have the achievement, so I don't know where it went.
Either?
I guess. I put in a ticket, but they haven't responded yet. To be fair, I only put that ticket in today because I noticed. But
speaking of, you know how we get like armor every now and then in the PvP series pass?
yeah,
If you throw it away, where do you get it back?
I want to say Calamity Salvager. I don't know though. Also, Fool, it's possible that that's the case. Oh, you don't get it back. Or we've got two different answers going on in chat.
One tells only
50-50.
truth, one tells lies.
Fool, I don't think my mail was capped. It could be. I mean, I'll check after, but it wasn't yellow or orange like it would be if my mail was capped. So
I like how we've tricked 66 people into giving you tech support for receiving
Also,
your.
Fool, I checked Merlin's stream. I see Nobi's playing Picto, and I noticed in the chat you're saying I'm gonna need the Picto's balls crushed. Can you explain?
That is certainly a sentence of all time.
What do you mean by that?
After a season of Picked, we all deserve punishment.
Hey, don't lump me with y'all.
Yeah,
what do you mean
we?
What do you mean?
Hold on, I didn't co-sign this.
Don't give me the sins of the father treatment. That's not
That's
on
my
me.
fault that people are queuing up Picto with the exact wrong intention. Every time a Picto player posts, I did top damage in the game. I know they don't know what they're talking about. What Picto was meant to do is drag the game out to 15 minutes. That's its job.
I'm sad. You're making me sad. Everyone's making me sad. My beautiful baby boy job.
Oh, man. Picto is such a funny job.
It is, but people coerce it and only use one stance. You have the left and the right arm of the father. And they only
until
shake
you
one.
realize, wait a second, this Picto is making everything miserable. We can't
it's like
kill it.
It's just Scholar with a gun.
Kill his team. And he's cleaving us for 16k with a stun. What's up with that?
It's just a more mobile, more damaged Scholar. It just makes the game miserable. The wheel is escaped from the mind, Fool. The Pictomancer will not help. Alright, they're in overtime on Cheatin' Hitters versus Only Chance. I'm gonna eat my lasagna.
Well, hold on, we get snacks?
Oh, this has been sitting on my desk the entire time and it's ice cold, but you know, might as well. Got lasagna with garlic bread.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really hoping for over everything else? Once we get the new map, right? I really need this hour and 30 timer to be done away with so we can get finally like a map randomizer per match. Because,
You know,
thinking about it, if you have a favorite map, let's see, if every map is like an hour and 30 minutes and we have, let me pull it up.
well, you can either make
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about to have 6. Roughly like 7 hours before you see your beloved Palestra again.
yeah.
Etc. etc. Something in that ballpark.
Well, there's a double Polystra in the rotation now. You might slot the new map in there.
Oh, I didn't know about that actually.
Yep.
But it is going to be. I suppose that's a problem for way down the line, but since I believe Clocktown came out first, and that was in 6.3, and then we got Red Sands, which is in 6.5, and Square Enix seems to be really interested in following their patch cycles, seeing as we get this new the Tuliel.
Oh wait, it looks like
Baja
we're going
Blast?
to a. Looks like we're going to a new game here.
Oh wow! We
Yeah, we're
got
going against Cheat and Hitters versus Battlebred is what we're going to be commentating.
beautiful.
I will say though, Grit, if you wanted to see the double Polystra in action, you can go to PvP Revival and type !CC. PvP Revival, of course, hosting a tournament later this year as well.
Oh,
Yeah. So who we got? Let me pull up the roster here. I know Cheat and Hitters. I forget Battlebred. Let's see.
Battlebred is Liliana Freeman, Indigo Plateau, Val Hazak, Stray Wolf, Kaede Obinata, and forgive me if I butcher this name, Thu Wasau Uyagir.
Yeah, I think you did butcher that one, but
yeah, I know. It's
there's quite a few
write an
names.
apology after this game.
Yeah, there's a few names in the LP scene that people can never seem to pronounce. I know Squintillium Smallblood has like 3 different variations of his name. You got Sanguinus, you got Sanguinus, you got Sanguinius. Yeah, so on
Every time I
Battlebred, we already
pronounce
went
it, I'll
through
just
the.
pull the roulette and pick a different one every single time.
Yeah. Get like one of those cow goes moo machines. Place the sound box. Yeah, so once again, Battlebred, Liliana Fremen, Indigo Plateau, Val Hazak, Stray Wolf, Kaede Obanana, and Thwasau, I think? Oyagir. Sanguinite? Or what is Sanguinite, Goemon? Yeah, I didn't think Stray was around today. I remember hearing some about that, or what it was, but he's with them in spirit. And Cheat and Hitters, of course, is Sylvie Chan, Queen of Kagetsu, Sarah Vagart, Nobi, and. Ew, it's not Six Eyes anymore, is it? It's a fucking cat girl. Ew. Gojo Meow. Ew.
Mr.
I hate
Bicycle.
cat girls. I hate cat girls. Good. I hate them so much. Yeah, what's up?
So, we saw a map in 6.3 and a new
Allegedly.
map in 6.5, right?
Uh-huh.
Assuming that Square Enix will keep to the patch cycle, we should see. Now, this is just hypothetical, but we should see a new map in 7.5. What theme would you want?
I still want an ice theme map, but I feel like they'll go with like Solution 9.
Ah,
I think a Solution 9 map would look good.
it may be a boring choice, but I truly believe a Solution 9 map with the tournament announcer from the Raid series would be the best map they could have come out with.
Yeah.
Depending on the map mechanic.
I know Doomballoon Deshmingi has that one plugin or whatever that has the announcer for CC. That thing goes crazy.
I would like to see that get into the main game.
Yeah, Ruby Seas
Announcers are
underwater
so much fun.
would be cool.
Oh, Ruby Seas underwater.
Night-themed maps would go crazy. I made that one mod that like puts a dome over maps and makes them all dark. That looks really good. So having like an official version of that would be crazy. There's a few options. I think Solution 9 is the obvious choice, but I wouldn't be mad if they skipped the new map and just like added new things to the old ones. Like again, night or like weather or something.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, you'd have to have the option for custom games to like turn it off, but you know.
I'd also like to see changes to the custom games too. I'd like to be able to load into one alone for like.
Well, you
testing
know what?
purposes.
I would too, because I replaced the statues on Palestra with Whitebeard, and that took multiple hours because you have to load into a game every time. And also, just like for LP, a lot of times people want to like review positioning and stuff. You have to have 10 people for that,
Yeah.
or you use MS Paint, which
You have
just
to.
isn't as good.
What are you talking about? MS Paint is the best coach.
Yeah, but you know it's not the best for
He's got
actually.
multiple awards.
You can't really judge LOS and distances
This is
in
true.
MS Paint.
Yeah, if you convince like 5 people to like G pose while you go do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Looking like we're loading up into the PF.
I'm just waiting on Job
Mr.
and
Bicycle, it wouldn't be a North American tournament without leaking the PF password at least once. Would you care to do the honors? Smile.
no, Merlin will get mad at me.
The speed at which Big Suck cracked the multiple like official Square Enix PvP events needs to be studied.
Big Suck is a state-sanctioned cryptid. He gets the pass. We love Big Suck.
I think NA Community Cup, someone guessed the password. I forgot who it was.
Yeah. Alright, so apparently for this set, Paladin and Gunbreaker are the job bans.
Interesting. Have we seen
It is
many
interesting.
paladins this tournament?
No, actually, I know
feel-
Sarah plays Paladin
So-
and Gunbreaker, but
I have a little bit of insight, right? Because I see some of these players in solo queue sometimes. I know Stray
Mhm.
Wolf likes to be on paladin often.
yeah, well Stray's
Oh.
in here.
Oh, my fault. I read that wrong.
Yeah.
My fault. I'm like thinking about.
Well,
some
again,
other
that's I guess Val Hazak. I mean, he plays Gunbreaker as well.
one. True.
So it depends who banned what, but there's the tanks on each team. One of them plays Paladin, one plays Gunbreaker. As far as bans for maps go, so far we have Volcanic Heart, Sands, Clocktown, and C9. So we're going. Ew. We're going to
It's our
Palestra again.
favorite. We're going to Final Destination. No items, no platforms.
No.
Mr. Bicycle, you will commentate 5 games of Palestra in a row and you will like it?
Bro, people have like shown me scrims or like you see them on streams of people playing like 5 Pala in a row. That's insane. That's insanity. I would gouge my eyes out.
Mr. Bicycle, what is your favorite map?
Sands.
This is fair.
Yeah, 5 Palestras in a row. I don't drink. 5 Palas would make me start. Alright, as far as comps go, Battlebred is rocking the White Mage, Dark Knight, Warrior, Ninja, Monk.
Oh
Uh-oh.
my god. This is a diabolical setup.
Those
but-
cheat inhibitors rocking.
Wait, I'm seeing double white mage? That can't be right.
We are seeing double White Mage. Show me the
That can't
rules.
be right.
Oh god.
Yeah, tell me the rules. Pull out the rule book right now before we see
Ah.
double lasers.
Nah, they swapped. Queen swapped the Astro, which is expected.
Ooh. The unstoppable.
No, never
force
mind.
meets the
Now we have 2
immovable-
warriors.
2 warriors. Interesting. Swap for a dragoon.
Grit, how long would you say Desert Treasure 1 takes?
I think if you're on top of it, like 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
Do you have stamina potions? If
I
you
can
don't
buy
have
'em.
stamina potions, you'll be miserable. It's
Does
really not
anyone
that
want to
bad.
play TF2 in like 4 hours? Any
Mr.
2-4
Bicycle, are
gamers in
you
chat?
using the tournament to solicit a 5-stack for TF2?
Yes. No takers. Understood. Alright, so Cheetah Hitter's final comp, because they were swapping around, is Sylvie Chan, Dragoon, Nobi, Picto, Sarah Warrior, Gojo Meow on Red Mage. Of course, the fucking cat girl Meow is on Red Mage, and
I can see it
Kalina's on
causes
White
you
Mage.
physical damage. You can say only the first name.
Oh, I have prejudice. I'm gonna wash the bad taste out of my mouth with an ice cold Diet Coke. It's better.
I think looking at both of these teams, comp-wise, Battlebred's team setup is very scary. It looks like they could just
Yes.
run away with the game after
No,
one kill.
If Cheetah Hitters loses grasp of their tempo, they lose. Just straight up. Especially considering the only wall Cheetah Hitters really has is Nobi. Like, they don't have Paladin, they don't have Astro, they don't have Sage, they have a Picto. Picto's worth a lot, I would know, but LP's different. So
LP is a different beast altogether.
the Eye of
Hey,
Bicycle
Chat
will be
Girl,
upon
on my
Nobi.
side.
Very early Mog Muse. I wonder if Nobi's trying to get straight to the silence.
Here we go. Gojo engaging. Oh,
Gojo getting cleaved hard. Oh no, through guard. But Val gets traded.
Trading the warrior.
A lot of resources
That's a good
going out
trade.
too. Throw us out next.
Both tanks down.
I think I was correct, and Nobi just trying to get to an instant silence, and I think it worked out. Liliana in a bit of danger, but Sarah as well. Good kill so far.
It's time to back up.
Now I will say, you know, I said if Cheetah Hitters loses track of the tempo, they probably just lose. The same thing can be said for Battlebred, because they have a very aggressive comp. Again, there's very little defense. I think they have more than Cheetah Hitters, but not by much.
Okay, so the only LB on the board right now is the White Mage being.
Monk's gonna be up pretty soon, though.
Yeah.
The issue is the White Mage is decent.
before the monk gets online.
I think they're just gonna run down
Oh,
the
beam
Monk.
going
though.
out.
No, White Mage gets nuked. Massive tempo from Cheetah Hitters, just kill after kill.
Wow.
Kalina dies to the media, but the beam already went out, so it's not a huge loss. Vol Hazak taking a bunch of damage, not going to live it. Kaide's probably next. No, it's going to be Indigo as a Claw Muse. That's Onslaught and Plunge in the same button.
Is this it? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, again, these comps are very aggressive, and if you don't have a way to regroup, it's turns. And we might be seeing that. They don't have the time to get to Eventide, so they can't stall with Dark Knight, and Vol's just gonna get run down and spawn. Their best bet
valiantly
is
holding point, but it's
their
not
best-
enough.
yeah, they need to play with
Only one
Doton,
ninja on.
but oh no, he gets knocked off on guard. Oh no. Oh, okay, now hang on. They've got a 4-stack. They're kind of regrouping with the Warrior LB.
On the last legs.
They do get the
That's
trade though,
54.
so Kaide needs to live. That's the one bit. No, that's a silence. Yeah, that's bad. That's really not good.
I missed the pot.
But Kaide's still alive somehow. Thwostyle has Dark Knight LB. Never mind.
Oh, super unfortunate that the Dark
Yeah,
Knight
that-
LB didn't come out.
That stun caught him off guard.
Yeah.
And Liliana's next.
Super unfortunate.
I mean, it's the media
Hey,
goes
holding
out.
on.
It's a desperate attempt. It
okay.
gets value, but I just don't know what they can really transition that into. Good ROE. Kaide is really putting in work here on the Monk, but I mean, it's just... There's only so much you can do alone with this comp.
Here.
Yeah.
Warrior going
They really
down.
need to just hold point with the Dark Knight and then wait for everyone to respawn, but that's going to be a very difficult ask, because they're just going to dive straight on the Liana. Yeah. Just completely ignoring the Dark Knight, that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's also,
Smart
they're
play.
slowly burning Fuasao's resources. And I mean, look at the
Dark Knight
LB
out,
bar.
Put on the timer.
Look at the LB bar and the Cheetan hitters, though. They've got everything and more.
Roar out. Yuna be ready. And a Pictomancer LB down. Oh, this is such a disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even need the Picto LB.
Here. Uliana Sarah striking in.
I think the
LB
game's probably
ready?
over. I think it's curtains.
Loaded back in.
Stranger things have happened. Oh, the
Oh,
white mage
unfortunately,
LB
the
ghost,
whip,
though. Yeah, it's just...
ghosted.
Cheetan hitters is just oppressive right now. I will say, it's impressive that Battlebred has held on this long. At the 90, was it 98%? Ah, but just the cleave. The cleave
It
and
was a valiant effort.
it was,
Truly?
but
10
I mean,
and 0.
you got
Ooh.
the cleave and the death timers just keep racking up. I mean, there's
Yeah,
only
then-
there's only so long you can hold.
Wow. The momentum on this game.
Yeah. Now, will we see any comp changes? Is the question.
I wonder. Because I truly believe that their comp can work.
It can, but again,
Battlebred? Yeah.
the margins are tight. I'll say that.
This is true. This is true.
They're asking if they can change comps, so we'll probably see something. I don't remember if
wonder
that's
what they're
allowed or not.
thinking
I
after
think
that
it
game.
is.
I think users are allowed.
Okay.
Yes, it's allowed.
Yeah, just not ban jobs.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I would assume they take something more defensive. I mean, you can't swap the tanks, because Gunbreaker and Paladin are banned, but...
Oh, Monk to Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we're taking it to Cancel Town too.
Hmm.
Interesting. Are we playing on the mats today?
I mean, I saw Kaide in a different game, and Kaide was very strong in the Reaper, so we might see some stuff here. To be fair, as far as mats go, because you brought it up, if I was in solo queue on like Darker Warrior in Battlebred's comp, I would be parked. I would have a 401k on the mats. Catch my little scarab-looking
I would
ass
be
just
setting up a
standing there.
tent.
Yeah. I'd be a sovereign citizens of Matopia. We have received word that after this set, the giveaway is over, so go ahead and get those final raffles in, by the way.
Remember, it's exclamation mark Supernova, all caps.
I
Nobody else
think
can see this, but I'm really happy that both the commentators are just running laps on top of the boat.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying?
I think sorry, I had to stand up. My blanket's caught in my chair. I think the Reaper crest is actually going to be very helpful in the opener. Because one big thing that Cheetan Hitter's comp does have is the Tempera for Picto. And they really didn't have a good answer to that when it comes to defensive utility. They have Blackest Night with Dark Knight, but it's not the
just one
same.
person. Yeah.
It's one person,
not
and
enough?
you ideally, in my opinion, you want it for the offensive
Yeah.
Shadowbringer's breaking. And it's like Sage where you have to break it by just taking damage, so it's a defensive to offensive trade, but still. And I think as far as
you see destruction on the mats. That is my only hope for this match.
You know, I do too. I don't know that we have any Mats gamers going on here.
I just do not believe G10 hitters would want to see them on the mats at all.
Has Ton been playing? Dude, massive burst on the White Mage.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and there's no healer to support Puss out here. Good heavens. Gojo might go down, but I think Endogo's going to go down first. No. It's a full heal.
Won't save this, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was a slaughter.
This is a regroup.
That's the only option, but I think he's going to chase Valve. He has no Purify, no Guard, and half health, no mana. I think he's going to get these turns. Yeah. If I was cheating hitters, I would be fighting spawn. And just letting, who was that, Kuina?
Full steam ahead.
Yeah, because you can just jump the door and then get healed from Kuina.
Kuina doing little hops at the point.
Well,
his time of their life.
know,
oh, taking it to point. Here we go, through the wall.
You know, they.
Coming out.
Oh God, the cleave. Oh.
Reaper has LB, but they're focused on getting out.
I don't know how Sarah died. I wasn't really paying attention, but I mean the cleave that went on to Battle Bread.
You missed it moment.
Okay, Gojo, no mana though. Is the cat girl gonna die? Unfortunately not.
Full bias on display, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Dark Knight looking low, moving up to the mat. Oh.
Yeah, the one timing and Dark Knight on match is the right decision.
Battle Bread.
Oh, we've got a mini on the warrior though. Oh, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Just an absolute massacre.
Anybody left to stop this point? Just
You've got a ninja and a reaper.
Invisible. Pushed away.
Ah, Nobi. Nobi, that's mean.
Back on.
Yeah, I mean,
our heroes.
They've got Warrior LB coming up, but it's just not gonna be enough. They do have Dark Knight though. I think that's their one little like lifeline here. Oh, the poly is disgusting. Oh my god.
Here comes the samurai.
Oh!
Someone's gonna get chopped in half. Who's it gonna be? Nobody. Done. Biohazak running for their lives, bloated back in. Oh, the humanity.
He didn't get chopped in half, but he did take 10k through guard when he had no health. Kaide's probably up next, yeah, and it's just the chopping block here.
Oh, the cleave.
Killing Floor is on sale in the Steam Summer Sale, and we're seeing that in person here. I don't even know if Killing Floor is still on Steam. Yeah, they can hold here.
Holding it for as long as they can.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so much damage. The Bloata onto the ball and server tick. Yeah, there's just nothing that can be done there.
What a dominant display.
Yeah, a commanding 2-0 from Cheatin' Hitters. And I believe since the set is over, it will be time for the giveaway.
It was a valiant attempt.
It was.
Good games being traded.
Yeah, I mean, Cheatin' Hitters just would not allow them to regroup.
No match shenanigans.
Yeah.
My heart is sad.
Oh, looks like. Oh, is that over? All right.
Ooh.
Overall, for the first day, that's
crazy day one.
Yeah, a lot of good games. Not a whole lot of like 2-1s or third games, but still a lot of fun games to watch.
Okay, final moments for the raffle. It's exclamation mark Supernova, all caps.
Here, we should probably submit ours, Grit.
Oh, wait. Am I allowed?
I don't know.
If I
Probably.
win it. If I win it. It's going to be me.
Oh, and Merlin will probably say the same thing, but thank you to all the co-streamers today. I think Cliff was co-streaming. Tesa and Yui were in one stream. That was a fun one to watch.
It takes a village to get these tournaments set up and going. So thank you to everybody who
yeah.
helped out today. But yeah, it's actually such an involved process. Looks like final moments on the giveaway. Any moment now.
There you go, Grit. All right, damn, never mind. I was told to give you a countdown of 15, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rothmark!
Rothmark!
One.
Nice accuracy! Supernovas! Nice accuracy, bro.
Bro just splashed.
I need everybody in the chat to type rigged right now. Actually, every single person watching this stream right now. We will not rest. The entirety of chat will not rest until the giveaway is safe with me.
You know, Merlin.
This is a travesty, an outrage. Wait, Census is the one giving it away, so. Oh, the voices, they are telling me the 5 million gil goes to Census, but the special prize will be rolled again.
The special prize is a very small scale model of Mr. Boss from the Smiling Friends series.
I want you to have this. It's a little figure of me.
I don't want this, Mr. Boss. All right. Apparently, Rozilla wins the second prize. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. So thank you to
I'm
Rozilla
right
for
here!
co-hosting.
Wait, I'm right here!
Yeah. So anyway, Rozilla gets the second prize, and I'm assuming it'll just get transferred to his EU main. Is Rozilla even awake?
No.
Oh, there he is.
I'll take it.
Yeah, almost 3 a.m. I believe it.
I will be taking this up with the ethics committee. It seems that the tournament staffers have won all the prizes. What's up with that?
Both cat girls. Just saying.
You know what I think? I think if Rothmar actually typed in Supernova the way it was meant to be typed, then we would have seen a different outcome. But because
Stop the steal! Rothmar Blackburns! He deserves it. Yeah, Solana, Merlin, go on, get in here.
I'm calling you to the principal's office right now.
Please join us
report to the office.
Please join us in Here Resources.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I hope you guys had fun.
That was fun.
How was the day for both of you? Any impressions? Any thoughts? I hope you guys enjoy your own podcast here, as you can see, because we had.
Oh yeah, we were yapping it up.
Yeah,
Good.
so I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, I mean the games are good.
Come down and talk. So I
Yeah,
did.
the games are good. Frankly, I'm retired and I don't remember people's mains, so I think I saw the job bans in place, but again, I just don't know the people's players or like the jobs, but it was a good tourney. A lot of good moments, good fights, interesting comps.
It was a solid day one. I'm looking forward to day 2.
Yeah. I think he might have died.
The man of the
might...
hour is gone. Mr. Merlin, are you alive? Mr. Merlin, are you here?
Rizzler,
son
do you
needs
copy?
We have it. Rizzler, do you copy?
I mean, do we have a Merlin at home, maybe?
He's right there.
Is he?
He's in
Face
chat.
down on your own tournament.
Yeah, Mr. Merlin, we need you right here, if possible. Join us on the VC.
Merlin, get off the shitter. You need a. Damn, he must
You
really be
see?
fighting for his
Yeah.
life.
It's okay, surely. He's just playing hard to get.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. My voice is shot.
Oh, it's okay. We're almost
What's
over.
up?
We just
Why
need
am
to.
I here? What's going on?
We're just finishing the stream, right? So like taking
Oh,
people
we're wrapping up the
for
stream. I
next
thought
day.
there was one more set.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God.
we're over. We're over.
Bro, it's your
Oh, so
tournament.
they played the set.
I know
Wait,
games are really
I was
fun.
streaming at the sign also, at the side.
Look, I know that
Streaming.
usually we would be done later, but today we did it fast.
Yeah, I was
right?
I was so confused. I told Cliff earlier, I'm like, dude, it's barely 7:30. What's going on?
Man, that's
I was-
crazy. A tournament that ends quickly.
Whoa. I was like, usually I'd be dying and hungry and like clawing for my life at this point in like 11, 10 p.m. or it's super dark and I'm dying. But yeah, I think this was a good success overall.
Yeah.
Shout out to J-Rod. If we didn't get the chance to thank him earlier, I'm gonna thank him again. Thank you, J-Rod, for pulling up.
Yeah, hopefully this allows, like, multiple streams does allow a lot of new people to commentate, try things out. That's like what we try to do a lot on Rising Stars. Like, if you want to do something, if you want to try things out, reach out to us. We're gonna have you commentate. We're gonna do anything you want.
Yeah,
In the
it's,
end, we just want the LP scenario to grow. It doesn't matter if it's on NA, if it's on JP, or if it's in EU. So long people are playing,
3
we're happy.
hours? Oh my god. We did it
Yeah,
3
it's,
hours.
Yeah, it's 3 hours.
It's nice to
Anything,
see
yes,
new.
full.
It's nice to see
If
new
you want to
people
keep Miguel,
commentating.
I can also accept that. Anything. You see?
Yeah, I think
you can do a lot of things.
one of, I guess, some feedback on like the philosophy behind like Rising Stars, in case anyone has any questions. I think of us like an arcade locals. Like we try to give back to those that are like constantly around, you know, like to pull up to the 24/7s or just involve themselves in CC like more directly in some way. Because like I would say we're a bit more laid back. Like we're not really trying to be serious. So just if people are around and there's a way for us to get back to our players, we'll always find a way to do so. I want to thank all the teams again, all the returning players for, even if it was last minute or whatever, a surprising amount of upsets and like teams that came together from just Concars. Thank you guys so much for playing and showing up. This is just day one again. Before I forget, it's not over. This is day one. We'll return tomorrow. Yeah, we'll return tomorrow. Yes. Does anyone want to do this, or do you want me to go ahead and take this?
Ah, you take it because it's yours.
It's all you.
Okay. Well, the bracket, you can show keep the bracket here for a second. Everything else will happen day two. Day one was the scariest and what we predicted to be the longest day, and we managed to get through it. So I think we can do that as close, if not a little bit less. Than the
Day
time
2
today.
might be a bit longer, but just that's
That's
because of
gonna be
Battle
longer.
5.
Yeah, we will co-stream it again, either on my stream or J-Rod. We will have a second stream again. We will co-stream it, so it's easily accessible for everyone to follow along. The bracket is available, right? Can you link the bracket one more time, just in case you guys want to keep it, and then you can. It's just so it's there, and you have the link. Yeah, can you put the command? Thank you. Our pot again is over 100 mil. We did the raffles today. We will have more raffles tomorrow. We will be again here on Hyperion. And before I forget, can we take it to the credits? back to the bracket. Whatever, we'll fix that for tomorrow. Don't worry about the credits.
Yeah,
dude.
hello.
That's
We're
fine.
back, okay?
I'll just try to
We're
remember. Thank you to all the teams. Thank you to Rochelle Alpha for helping. Thank you to Bike Grid for pulling up today commentating.
Why
Thank
am
you
I
to Priscilla for
allegedly?
staying up overnight. Thank you, Cliff,
Look,
for
Mike.
staying also up overnight. It's like 4 a.m. in EU or whatever it is. Thank you, Goemon. Thank you to all the Rising Star staff. Thank you to all the teams participating. And I think that's pretty much it. I won't hold you guys much longer.
Yes.
So please tune in tomorrow. I will see you guys there.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Hope you guys have fun. Goodbye.
So from all of us here,
Good night.
thank you.